Hello and welcome to the Legends of Tabletop podcast. We are getting ready to jump into our Deadlands game tonight, so I'm going to kick it over to our old-timey narrator, and then we'll jump into the game.
Our party met some of the situation, learned of the troubles brought by some of the ghost rock activities in the Alabama region. They made their way to Deadwood and Billings, and now they're going to find their way into Helena and see what they can do about this nefarious corporate situation.
So yeah, you're in Billings. You've got some intelligence from local folk, and you are deciding: are you taking horses there? What is your decision? I believe there was discussion on, at least our pre-discussion of the game discussion. You are interested in not taking the company train in. And Cyrus, you are muted if you were talking to us and not someone else. Got it. So yes, how are you planning to get to Helena now if you don't want to take the train? Or do you want to take the train?
I thought we discussed going on horseback.
Horseback, I think, was the final thing.
Yeah.
I remember.
Just to avoid it.
Yeah, so you're muted.
Yeah, to like sneak in,
Sure. All right.
Inconspicuous. Yeah.
Give me a in this case, it's going to be about a 250-mile trek that's fairly mountainous and rugged. So if you're going by horse, it's about 8 days, and I'm going to need a trail check from Cyrus.
A trail check?
Survival.
Okay. Survival. I can do that. That is a D8. Let me dig that out. Come on. D8 and a D6 because we're playing a game where I get a D6.
That is correct.
Ooh, so okay, it's a 7. No pluses. Yeah, it's a 7 total.
Okay. You make the ride. You notice there are some patrols in the area from the rail company that you sort of were able to, like cover up your campfire or whatever. You saw some torches or lanterns or whatever in the distance, but there are some like company patrols, so it does look like they're ready for bandits and that sort of thing, since it's a high value cargo.
So do we get by them? Do we skillfully get by them?
Yes, you are able to navigate through without any issues. On the way there, let's say you're 50 miles outside of town. Lester, give me a spirit roll.
Okay.
But he fails those and then gets scared the rest of the episode.
Ooh, that's an 8. 9 total.
Oh, Lester's learning. He's coming into his own. He's just really just hardening his resolve here.
It doesn't bother you, but as you when you're falling asleep, as you get closer to Helena, you start hearing like a humming throng, and it kind of like it makes it a little hard to sleep, but it doesn't bother you too much. But you do notice that sort of this sort of humming as you get closer.
Okay, and I can't place it. It doesn't seem to be coming from anywhere in particular, or
No. No. Well, the direction of. I mean, it's coming from the direction of the town.
oh, okay, all right. So yeah, in the morning, I'm like, did you guys hear that last night? It's like a buzzing, like a humming, almost like a nest of bees or something. It's in my head all night. I had a hard time falling asleep.
Were we actually hearing it, or is it something that do we think it's in our heads?
Was it just Lester?
Right now, just Lester. Yeah.
Okay.
Can't say that it did. Slept like a baby.
All right,
Yeah.
well,
I
mean,
think
see-
the trail might be getting a little bit to you there, Lester.
maybe I'm trying to stay hydrated, but it seemed like it was coming from the town. So I don't know. Maybe they're using some kind of drill or something. Maybe.
I mean, we're still pretty far away from the actual mine, aren't we?
I don't know, Cyrus. You tell me. We far away still.
We're about 50 miles, I would say, give or take. Do you hear it right now?
Do I hear it right now?
I don't know. Do you?
No, it's more just when you're sort of in that like getting ready to dream state.
Nah, it kept waking me up every time I, start to fall asleep. Then I'd hear this buzzing, and I get up, and I thought, oh shit, maybe there's like bees, but that don't make no sense because it's dark and that bees don't fly at night. But
No. Well, I gotta say, I'm proud of you for holding it together as well as you are.
what the hell is that supposed to mean? I just said I heard a
Nothing.
buzzing.
Yeah, I know, but sometimes listen, I'm proud of you for holding it together. That's all. So if you
I
can't
need
hear
a-
it right now, did you get like a sense of direction as to where this was coming from?
Well, I said it felt like it was coming from the town.
All right, I missed that. I'm sorry. Like the town behind us or the town ahead of us?
No, going into Helena.
Cyrus kind of looks up in the direction and just don't see anything, any strange glows or anything, right? Nothing happening? No buzzing?
No.
Okay.
Maybe you hear we get closer. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I would say we can keep going and just proceed with caution and just kind of keep an ear out, keep an ear out, see if you can pick up on it anymore.
I think
All right.
maybe we might want to use Lester as our own little personal dowsing rod.
Mm.
I'm thinking maybe he might be in tune with something that's up in there.
Dowsing rod. Okay, I thought you were going like the canary route, and I was going to say, hold on now. We don't need to go.
Nah.
Yeah, no, dowsing rod. Okay, that's good. All right, yeah, Lester. Yeah, just kind of let us know if you hear this again.
Okay, I'll let you know. You think
All
it
right,
means something?
It may. It might. It's a combination of may and might. I screwed that up. Sorry. It might. It might mean something.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll let you know.
It's not the strangest thing we've ran into so far. So
I mean, just strange to only be one of us if something's going on, but okay.
I'm just saying. I've learned through knowing you and our time together that your extrasensory perception is to be sort of like paid attention to in certain situations. So if you're picking up on something, you seem to be hypersensitive to situations and threats in a way that not all of us are. So I think it's probably stay within yourself and let us know if you hear something else.
He squints a little bit.
Cyrus kind of nods like, yep.
So yeah, so as you're getting like at this point, like the landscape is definitely very rugged, super rocky. You're getting definitely into more mountainous terrain, but not only that, it's maybe not as, I guess, outlandishly creepy, but it's very barren. It's very stark. The
Have
air
we seen
feels
any?
heavy?
Have we seen any animals or anything? Like, is there any natural?
It's
Like-
probably less. It's probably definitely not as much wildlife as you would expect. Things seem like withered, like the plants are kind of withered and sparse. There's sort of like a soot covering everything.
So it's more that like this area won't support wildlife versus, or some combination of, right? Like, because it was also getting darker and weirder as we were getting closer to.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. It seems like the landscape is more harsh. It's definitely more, toxic, I would say, than. It's definitely, you see like as you're approaching the town, sort of billowing smoke from whatever industrial stuff is
Grossness.
happening.
Got it.
Industrial
Yeah.
grossness. Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, it's sort of a pretty bleak landscape as you're coming into a town that looks fairly downtrodden for overall. The houses are modest. People don't seem to be. Yeah, everyone seems to be pretty. I assume you're just approaching town. I don't want to make that assumption, I guess. So, like, what do you want to do as you're approaching town? Do you want to like do anything in particular, or like, what do you do?
Is there any inkling of the patrols that we saw that we evaded on the way in, or does it seem like we're in a place where we run into?
Give me a
that?
notice check, I guess. Sure. You can give me a notice check.
I'm sorry, there was a little bit of a hiccup in the connection. Did you say a notice check?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So that's
You want that from everybody or just Sean?
I mean, anybody, I guess, can. I mean, someone's going to succeed on that one then, but yeah.
I would have. Cyrus would have pointed out the patrols and really made sure everybody knew it was on board with what a patrol looks like. And now we're all hyper vigilant.
I'm okay with everyone doing it, but I'm just saying, if everyone rolls on, someone it's like
I
8
won't
million.
roll.
It's like 4d6 to start, and you're only looking for a
Right.
4, guys. What are we doing here? What are we doing here?
We're playing a game. Fun Deadland game. Neil.
I'm
5.
taking
I know.
notes.
We're yes
Not even
and
paying
we're
attention.
yes anding. We're yes anding.
We're yes
Anyway. But no, a notice check would be good. Would be appropriate to see if you see patrols or notice any patrols.
Something like, similar to what we Cyrus has a 5.
Okay. It's, no, you're not surprised by any of them. You do seem to notice they are. I guess as you're coming into town, the patrols are associated with a railroad, so they are. I would say as you're closer into town, so like maybe they would be less suspicious of like people coming in and out of town. Like train isn't the only way in. That's only cargo anyway, so like people would be riding up. So,
Yeah.
the patrols are Wasatch Railroad patrols. They have there's like a mark of that railroad. What is it? How's that spelled? I think it's WASATCH, I believe. Wasatch. I don't know how that's pronounced. Please, somebody tell me in the comments. John, does anyone? I don't actually. I'm gonna start making.
Nobody
shorts
cares.
for
Fuck it. It's our game. We pronounce it how we want.
this. Okay.
Is it a
anyway.
real railroad?
I actually think it is.
Ah, shit.
That
me
fuck him
see.
anyway.
Yeah. Let me check. Oh, it's a part of the rail. It's a part of the. It's a mountain range, so. Oh. It's not. No, it is not. It's not real. Anyway.
Good.
So it's your
It's an-
railroad, so you decide how it's pronounced.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's Wasatch. It's Wasatch. Satch. Because people hate sometimes when they that hard A like that on that. They don't like it. But anyway. So yeah, it's from their railroad patrols. It seems to be part of a rail line. It's the private rail line serving Helena.
Probably find some kind of a base of operations here, gentlemen.
Are we trying to avoid any of these gentlemen, or are we just gonna kind of ride in like we belong here?
I think that's probably the for the best. I mean, as far as they know, we're just traveling through. No reason to, draw any more attention than need be. Just smile and wave.
Cyrus smiles and waves.
Well, the boss said that the Iron Lantern boarding house was the place in town, most likely. We were going to stay, so I don't know if you want to head over there.
I mean, sure. Let's. I mean, it's right now. I guess it's our best option. So let's go see. Are they watching us or anything, or are we drawing any?
As you're going into town, you definitely are getting looks.
Tip of the hat.
Yeah.
Do they
Okay.
look? There's no insight skill in this game, but do they seem surprised? Do they seem angry? Is this just like a notice check to kind of like read the room sort of thing? Like,
Sure. There isn't an insight, is there? I guess. Okay. Yeah. Do you
I don't think
notice?
so. Okay.
I'm sure there's something that's sort of that maybe, or we can modify it. But let's just do notice.
I think that's 2D.
I'm good with that.
Yeah. I got a 5.
Okay. The people that are milling about seem nervous. They just glance at you, not like they're not staring. They just kind of glance, and they do look. More people take notice of you than you would imagine, so that's probably uncommon. You do notice. You have to approach town, I guess. So, like as you're approaching town, you do notice a few gentlemen. One, in a fairly nice duster, with a large. It's a fairly well dressed, with a very shiny silver star on it. Kind of waves as you're coming into town.
I suppose we smile and wave.
Yeah.
We're all smiling and waving.
Just smile and wave.
They
boys.
cut you off.
Ah, shit!
And he's like, "Hold up there." So we don't get a lot of strangers in town. So just curious. Pack of gentlemen like you showing up in town. You can imagine I have a few questions. I'm the marshal here. Marshal Holt.
Afternoon, Marshal.
Yeah. What? I mean, we'd be more than happy to answer any questions you might have.
Curious what a posse of, he kind of looks you up and down, curiously armed individuals is doing here in my small town. One that is, I will let you know, highly regulated. We don't take kindly to disruptions here. It's a company town. We have contract to deliver on. You looking for mining contracts, or what are you? Some sort of looking for employment?
Jesus Christ, guys, we really gotta get our cover stories going before we go into town.
I was just thinking that.
All right, I was like,
I was like,
have
oh shit,
this
oh
spot
shit, oh shit.
before? Shit.
I love how this is the first time
This is a problem that we need to
anyone
address.
thought of this.
All of a sudden, all of us just start looking at each other like,
All of the sit-down therapy sessions we've had together. And
we
not
have been
one-
on the road for a fucking week.
Wow,
You
you have
guys are
gone through
not
fire
prepared.
together, and we have yet.
We
to
are
discuss
still
our
not great at undercover work, all right?
Right.
I'm very concerned if we do a D&D game. This is going to be so concerning.
I mean,
You're not-
fuck,
You guys are
With-
not even
with-
doing basic
concerning
stuff.
any
You're not even
game.
doing crazy plans. You're just walking
The
straight up
last-
and being like, "Hey, we're guys that are gonna fuck you up."
You know what? The
I mean,
players,
fuck,
the
we
players
got
are tired.
when we were initiated into the organization, they were like, all right, now guys, just make sure this is kind of under the cover. And then we go into the first town and we're like, badge. Like,
I know.
Don't give us badges if you don't want us to flash them.
Every town, bad.
Well, if it stopped working, we'd stop doing it.
fair, it's fair.
unfortunately, I'm pretty sure they took away our badges last
I think they did
You
last
did,
time.
yeah.
Oh, it's right.
Give
We're
those back.
You don't have
badgeless.
them. You don't
We're
have them.
badgeless now.
Yeah.
So
Send them to
there's
a game,
nothing
buddy.
in the area, guys. So there's Billings, and there's
Oh, there's nothing. There's
Butte
Helena.
City.
There's no like.
Oh, yeah, this is it.
You're going there. Like you're definitely going there.
There's
have to have
nothing
a
past it. This is not on the way to something else.
No,
This is the
like, there's
end
no
of the trail.
passing
Yeah,
through.
we're
That's
just passing
cemented.
through.
No.
Like there's no, yeah, there you're at the end of a rail, and it's like, and like no one fucking goes there randomly. So like, what the fuck are you doing? I don't know, man. I'm just going with the logic of the fiction I'm making up on the fly.
I think maybe Cyrus probably just blurts out like, "Looking to join the mining crew."
Yeah,
Would that make sense to
Head over to
say? That makes
Cyrus.
sense to say out loud. Did I say it right?
No, I
don't
think
know. John
he
doesn't
lo-
know how
I
to
would
say
say
that right.
I would say he looks you up and down, and like you got like your like
like-
survivor. He's like,
I'm gonna put my shoulders up a little bit, trying to look like a little more beefier. I'm a miner. I mean,
I don't think
yeah,
that's
he
a
kind of
problem for
looks and he's
Cyrus.
like, awful interesting set of miners, but
we got all the
Jonathan's in
age.
a three-piece suit.
Yeah, right. Well, I mean,
yeah.
Marshall, it's you know, just kind of striking out to find our own way, and we heard there might be opportunity out here. Not all of us are proficient with digging in the dirt. I fancy myself somewhat of an author, and thought that there could be some interesting, inspiration traveling out here. We did get to pass through some unique landscapes coming out here. I've got my camera too, so
do
I've
you have
definitely
like
got.
do you have a skill at all that's like a skill for that? Persuasion.
Oh,
art,
for what? The
photography?
camera, or just me talking shit?
No, camera. Like, do you have
Nope.
like photography, or even talking shit? Anything, any of it? Like, you have anything that's like relevant? I'm just curious.
No, not really. The camera just said I just had to
Um,
point and click. It's pretty easy.
I think Jonathan talks shit pretty good though.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
I actually,
Yeah, do you have like persuasion?
but here's a problem.
Or whatever. Yeah.
I actually have negative. One of my majors is code of honor, so I
Oh,
can't.
you can't.
So when
lie,
you're lying, yeah.
but I feel like I'm.
I mean,
pretty
that's
close
not a
to it.
lie necessarily,
lie.
right? You are technically an author. You published.
Yeah.
And the reason you did come out west is
Yeah.
to do that.
Yeah.
Everything I said was technically true.
That was the truest thing anyone has ever said in this party ever. What you just said.
That's probably pretty
I
accurate.
mean, sure. Okay. He kind of looks at you. He's like, I don't understand.
We're just seeking
Are-
opportunity. What's not to
These-
understand? We're just
I guess guess there's no law against artist types.
Well, you would know.
And he just kind of looks at the other two and just kind of like, I mean, they always need more hands at the mine, so I guess. And he just looks at you and he's like, but stay in line. Keep your heads down, do your jobs like everyone else, and everyone gets along fine. And then he kind of like rustles his duster a little, and like his guys are kind of like, mm-hmm.
There. Oh, yeah. Marshall, you won't have any trouble from us.
None.
He was like doing the like has this like rifle across his chest a little bit. He like puts it on his shoulder as he walks by, and he's like just nods, and then just like keeps walking.
That was very cool.
I guess maybe we should have thought about like a plan before we came in.
Yeah, we that's on us. We got we got to do better. But we're okay. We're okay. We made it.
Oh yeah,
We made it.
That's fine. We work well on the fly.
We're great.
So,
all right. You make it
Iron
in town. There is the Iron Lantern. Is the
do we get
locals.
do we get kind of any sense of the like this town? You know what I'm saying? Does it just feel dreary and oppressed? Like, what are we dealing with?
It's definitely so. I would say it's less. It feels slightly less oppressive than maybe Dodge City as far as overall chaos, right? So like Dodge City had a lot of like there was a lot of various factors making things bad for everybody. Here it's maybe more singular at the moment. But everyone is very like so whereas Dodge City people though still were like, yeah, this is more of a like just overall suppression type effects.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Did people like nervously like look at us talking to the marshal, like, eyes like look up and then look back down at the ground sort of thing while we were?
Yeah, most people try not to make eye contact. So
okay. Yeah.
My kind of people.
So yeah, it seems everyone looks very like they're all like minors, right? And so
everything's grayscale.
Yes, basically everything is grayscale. People are sort of like people aren't really like greeting each other happily. Like even the drunks aren't like there aren't even anyone like drunk partying or whatever. I mean, I don't know what time. Let's say it's evening when you get into town. Just for
All right, I guess let's find our way. Let's find somewhere to set up. We'll see if the Iron Lantern is our best option.
Okay. You go to the Iron Lantern. It probably a little sort of midtown. You make your way to the Iron Lantern. It looks to be, again, everything here is basically covered in soot, and again, all sort of grayscale. It's at least a you know, it's a let's say it's an austere looking hotel / saloon
Yeah.
inn. Not super fancy. Pretty modest. There's an older looking lady, maybe in her 60s at the desk.
Evening, ma'am.
Oh, hello, gentlemen. We don't get a lot of visitors around here. Do you?
Yeah, we heard that.
Are you looking for a room?
Yeah, if you have any.
Oh, of course. I mean, most everyone here lives in company housing, so, and we're pretty far off the beaten path. How many rooms do you want? There's 4 of you, so, and then she kind of like looks.
Two rooms would be acceptable.
Yeah, we have our roommate situation pretty locked in.
Oh, we ain't gonna be changing things up this time. All right, that's fine.
Cyrus looks hurt. Looks like Jacob hurt. You don't like watching me have night terrors at night?
She kind of like grins a little, and she's like, "Oh, of course. We all have our preferences of who we're staying with on a journey." She takes some keys, has you sign the ledger, blah blah blah. She's like, my name is Mother Maud. I mean, that's what everyone calls me. I run the Iron Lantern. Anything you need, let me know. And I mean, I assume you're here for work with the mining company, and so of course, once you're employed there, you can get a discount rate. You just let me know.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you.
That's good to know. Thank you.
I mean, at least until you're in company house.
We got a separate housing for the people who worked in the mine?
I mean, honey, everyone doesn't. Most people that work in the mine aren't going to live at the hotel. I mean, they live in company housing, though. But yeah, they get paid in script.
Right.
You do much business up in this town here? I mean, things don't look too active, but
Give me
there
a
has to be
notice.
some kind of people come in and out.
What's your notice? What? Yeah.
Oh, notice.
Yeah, give me a notice.
5.
She kind of winces a little, and she's like, well, we do okay. We do all right.
Well, I'd imagine most of the people that you have coming up in here are folks like us looking for work and such.
There's a fair few. Yeah. I mean, obviously we have people. I mean, ads are going out all the time, getting new workers in. And so, yeah, I would say so, obviously. But other than that, obviously we have businessmen, doing deals with the mines and the company. But of course, yeah, it's but looking around, I would say it's certainly not, even if you're running a saloon or like an inn, right? Like you still want to have locals eating and drinking, but like it seems like people don't. There's not a lot going on there.
Does it look like they have like facility? Like, is there downstairs like where they do food and stuff?
They do have the ability to do it. There's just
nobody there.
Yeah. There are a few people there. They look very nicely dressed.
Yeah.
And are it doesn't seem like they're staying there, but like they do seem to be more well off.
Now you said that the mine pays its workers in script.
Of
Does
course,
that mean that you have to do your business in script as well, or you just kind of take as whatever you can?
Well, I mean, they'll reimburse me for their script, I guess, but because I
Eventually?
run a nice establishment, I take cash too. Obviously, the executives in the company get paid in cash.
And he kind of nods his head over to the other side. He's like, means such as those gentlemen over there?
She just kind of smiles nicely.
So, do you, as we're checking in, just kind of like, is there like a local newspaper, some sort of, publication here in the town? Can you hear me?
Oh, sorry. What was
I
that?
hear you.
Yeah, I was going to say, they don't know. I need you to answer.
Cyrus puts his hand on Jonathan. We heard you, Jonathan. We heard you. Not loud and clear.
Did you guys hear that buzzing sound?
Yeah. Sorry. Of course. There's the Helena Clarion. It was established a few years ago with the company coming into town.
Mm-hmm.
We've grown huge. Thousands of people, hundreds of businesses for a couple years now.
You don't have the latest edition laying around, do you?
Oh, of course. And then she kind of like waves, like she has it at the end of the bar area. There's maybe a couple of them.
Got it. I'll go pick up a copy to look
Just
through.
like one double-sided piece of paper.
Yeah, that's what nobody's getting a Pulitzer here. It's cool. I mean, all right. So I guess we can head to our rooms.
Is it too late to order some food?
Oh, of course not. Would you like it brought to the room, or would you like to have it down here? I can have it ready anytime.
I cast an inquiring glance to the rest of the group.
Yeah, I might as well eat down here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Soak in a little bit
And
of the
how
local
many-
flavor.
Yeah. How many suits are sitting over at that table?
I would say, well, there's probably a couple people in there, a couple different tables. There's at least a table of a few. Probably looks like I don't know, like foreman types, maybe even, or like, I don't know. They probably get paid in some money.
Yeah,
Or
I'm looking
something
for
to,
like the people like above the mine, right? Like, don't dare actually step inside.
Sure. I would say there might be. Oh yeah, no. Yeah. I would say there's a nervous-looking gentleman who's very well dressed in a corner. And I don't know, maybe another gentleman who looks probably somewhat important. Maybe a middle manager, or maybe not. Maybe like a higher up, but probably not Silas.
Yeah,
But
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
someone higher.
I'll then say, and do me a favor and go ahead and get a shot of bourbon to my two soon-to-be friends over there.
Okay.
John, Jonathan will take it out of the funds and pay it.
Get the little purse out.
Okay. Okay.
And then
Sorry,
you will
okay.
sit and get a table.
All right. You sit down.
Oh, and a handle of whiskey for the table too. For the table.
Sure. I would say you would get. I mean, you could get someone's attention if you want. So
We go sit down. It's like, so do you have a plan for this? For the suits?
Oh, me?
Jacob?
No, not particularly. I just figured we might as well attempt to get in the good graces of some of the up and ups. Maybe we can get them drunk enough, then we can actually get a little bit of info out of them.
It's fine. Seems what we do best.
As you can tell, some of us aren't meant to work manual labor in the mines. So I think maybe if some of us, like looking at Cyrus and Lester, wanna infiscate that aspect of the company, maybe others, gesturing to me, myself, and Jonathan, can suss out some information above ground.
What is the plan, right? Like, I mean, we don't want to get locked in the contract here, right? I mean, like, we gotta talk to the workers, right? Find out what's going on.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'd reckon they work in shifts, right? I mean, we might be able to catch somebody during the day or shift change afternoon, something like that.
I mean, in the end, we need to figure out exactly what's going on down there so we can kind of figure out what they've disturbed and what's causing all the commotion up in this area.
Is there I'm just gonna skim through the latest edition of the paper. I mean, does it seem like it's just fluff?
Oh, geez. Give me a. Oh,
Let's see, what do I got?
yeah.
I have I've got notice
yeah.
and I've got common knowledge agency that we gave me last time for like searching stuff.
May give me a notice check.
That is a hang on. Oh. All right, that's an 8.
Oh. Okay, you got a raise. You notice that a lot of it obviously is fluff, the front page stuff, a lot of what is in the first few pages is just going to be like, oh, the Wasatch Railroad, the efficiency is great, the mine, the output has reached record levels, that sort of thing. But then you do notice that there may be some strange outliers in the lost and found and obituaries sections.
I'll pull out, like, I imagine the pencil that I'm always like I'm writing in the notes all the time, so like I'm like circling things I think are important. Okay.
So yeah.
All right, got it. I'll kind of point some of it out. Like, oh, listen to this.
You notice there is a lost and found that does seem strange, that mentions something about a missing engineer, which is strange for a lost and found.
All right. We'll follow up on that later.
And how many listings are in the obituary for this?
Oh gosh, a bunch.
Too many?
Definitely too many.
Yeah.
Probably, but like not just too many. Like ones like Also, I guess give me a notice. Why not give me a notice? Why not?
Yeah,
See how much information you get.
Why
not?
That's a
Can I? Yeah.
You get
can
2
I-
dice.
Oh, but yeah, I get my special die. Ooh, that's 5.
Oh, there are a lot of younger people, and almost all of the deaths are mining accident, like deaths in the mine.
Yeah.
So, but it does seem bad, like a lot
Right.
of them.
So this isn't
Yeah.
just like people dying of old age or like sickness and stuff like this. This is like accidents in the mine causing people to die.
They're not always phrased that way per se.
Well,
but
no, of course they
I
wouldn't.
mean, obviously,
Right.
like,
Reading between the lines.
Right.
yeah. So, yeah, there's or obviously like a lot of missing persons as well.
Yep.
That maybe have said just left town or whatever. So, yeah, that could be at play as well. Sorry, I have a little idiot that needs picked up. Just want to make it onto the podcast.
And I don't hear any buzzing or anything. There's no sort of.
I guess you haven't gone to sleep, so not
Okay.
really.
Yep.
No.
It's just sleeping. Got it.
Yeah. For now.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. I assume not because you didn't say anything, but
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we can go make friends.
I think it's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, do we want to keep our heads down for now?
I
I
mean,
mean, they're manager
Jacob already-
types.
like Jacob already said, I'm bourbon.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested to go see what the security looks like outside the mine. While it's
I guess
closed.
we couldn't see it when we were coming in. I guess because it's
No.
dark, right? If we're coming in
Yeah,
the evening.
Like
Sure.
I'm all for like I would love to get on the crew and get in there and see what's going on, but I think like if I'm gonna try and suss out the reality of like the what's haunting this mine, I want to be in there when there's no one else in there.
Well, maybe
don't think-
take it. Well, I'm sure that's going to be mighty hard to do. They probably have these gentlemen work around the clock.
For sure. I mean, I've snuck into places. I sneak. I can do
Well,
it.
you want to take a little, maybe take a little mosey around town?
Yeah, I was gonna
before
take a
we
little night
hunker in
walk.
for
A
the night?
little night walk. Enjoy the night. It's a nice night.
Got to walk
like-
off this delicious meal.
Right. Yeah. Get things moving. I think Cyrus would probably aim to do that before he turned in.
Yeah.
I would
Okay.
follow then.
Yeah, just go take a
I'm
look.
not going to let you go by yourself.
Just go take a look.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll so as I stand up, I'm gonna kind of tip my hat, nod to the guy in the nervous dude in the corner, and then
Okay.
I'll turn to Mama, whatever it was.
Yeah. Mother,
Yeah,
mom.
this isn't an aliens game. It's not Mother.
Yeah.
I'll turn to Mama and I'll say, "Don't worry, I'll return this bottle to you."
She just kind of smiles and nods.
What was her name?
Mother Maud.
Mother Ma.
Okay.
Mother Maud, that's it.
Got it.
Are you going up to the room? Where are you going? Are you going to talk to that guy?
Oh no, I'm just taking a walk outside. Gonna take a walk around town.
Are all three of us walking around town then?
I'm playing.
Yeah, I was
I'm
like,
playing
what?
I'm playing the slow game with that guy. I don't want to go in too strong.
Playing hard to get.
Right.
Okay. So wait, okay. Did you send Bourbon to the other people, and him both, or just
To the two guys.
the
To
to the two guys, but not to the accountant guy?
corner.
But what was the?
Yeah.
What was the?
There was a nervous guy, and then there
Yeah.
was like a.
There was like a
Looked like a
manager,
manager
type
type?
guy.
Yeah.
Oh, the manager type guy. I meant to be more like there was two people there, but sorry, that was like
No,
two
that's what
people.
I'm saying. Yeah, so I sent both of them.
Oh, they both got drinks. Okay.
Oh my
Yes.
god!
Yeah.
Can we spend ask Benny to have one of them wink at Jacob, like a wink, like a real suggestive. Wink. That's worth
Sure.
a Benny, right? That's worth a Benny.
Sure. The accountant guy's like, oh wait, no, he's
Yes!
too nervous for that. He's
Worth
too
it!
nervous for that.
We just changed
But maybe
that to a
may-
two.
Okay. They kind of look and they like nod, but they don't really know what the hell to think about that.
Yeah.
I would say.
Just want to make myself recognizable. That's all.
Yep. Okay.
Jake
And then
gives him a finger.
most
guns
of you
before
are
he walks out.
I know. You're like, no, do you want to do that in the old West though?
Oh yeah.
That means something completely different back then.
Yes. Back then, not great.
Now you're in a duel.
Yeah. Yes, you guys are gonna like take a walk around town. Is like you're surveying like the scenario. Is that what's happening?
Recon the
Yeah,
mine.
seeing where
Okay.
where the entrance to the mine is, where the building,
Sure.
like where the main office is,
Oh, sure.
that kind of
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah, I mean you can get a lay of the land. The
Maybe
obviously
where like where the housing is that she mentioned, right?
yeah. I mean, I would say it's pretty. I mean, I don't know if I need to get like super detailed about like actual geography, but like obviously the mine is at the end of the town, right? Obviously, like it's at the end of town where there's like the infrastructure of that, and then the railroad kind of goes around it with the rail yard, and then sort of the town itself is sort of separate, and then that's where like the houses are. But again, it's more just like tenement housing, like shitty. Maybe multi-story even, but
Right,
like
yeah.
still like just like not fancy like shotgun housing, right? Just like tiny whatever.
Yeah.
Again, like there's a main street that has like the main like the stores and stuff like that, but like the stores mostly take script. I would say for the most part, I would say yeah, like everyone basically just like gets paid in script and has like just like company housing. They buy the goods they need or whatever. The places they go could like there I would say there are sort of like mess hall type things that you could go. They could also eat there. Like they would probably take real money. They don't have to take script, I guess. But that's typically what I guess they're company businesses, so maybe they would only take script, but I don't think that'd stop you from going and talking to people.
I was gonna say, yeah, like does it seem,
That'd be weird. Like you start talking to him, it's like, you got script? No, I don't want to talk to you if you don't got script. Put it on the table. Put that script on the table.
Oh no, I mean like the people there. Like I don't know why the company people would care to like indulge you. Like I guess they'd talk to you, but like why would you be like I don't know. That'd be weird, wouldn't it? For like strangers to walk into a company cafeteria and start asking questions about it.
Right.
Like
yeah, I don't think we've established a good backstory yet.
Yeah,
I
so that's
somehow,
weird.
yeah, I somehow feel though that Jake, it wouldn't be out of character for Jacob to do that. Just wander
Sure.
in.
Sure. But yes, like it's mostly a company run town, so most of the stuff is company run. This is though, the place that's what the middle management and above goes to, right? The inn, tavern, whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Would it? I mean, like, would it be common knowledge how company town works? Right? Like, did they get them in like we know they get them in a contract? They charge them exorbitant rates so that they can't get out of the contract, so that they're fucking stuck
Yeah,
working essentially
say
slave labor.
sure.
Like that's a
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I assume you would know that. I don't know. I'm just assuming. Yeah, you guys
Yeah,
know that.
yeah.
Or figure it out. Yeah,
all right. Well,
I assume.
yeah, I guess I don't know, right? Like I don't want to meta game it if that's not something that we would.
I don't know. I mean, who knows? I don't think that's important for you to figure out. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna be
Um,
like, this is no good.
You're right. Did Jonathan? Did you stay in the
Yeah, I think
common room? Then I'll stay with you. Then if Jacob's going to
Okay.
go with Cyrus, right? Like,
yeah. I'm just gonna kind of going through I'm interested if anybody else shows up. Like I'm not expecting any of the workers to end up here like on a Tuesday night or whenever we are.
Right.
Yeah.
yeah,
I
So,
mean, I don't want to I don't think I have a great idea of like specific individuals, but like a mix of people that probably are some amount of people with money in the town come in with their spouses and or families or whatever.
Yep.
Also eat.
Hmm.
So yeah. Some amount of people have means.
Yeah.
got it.
There wouldn't have happened to be somewhere in town that we walked by that sells like fresh meat or anything.
Jesus.
Not
That-
sure
Yeah,
how
they have to have a
relevant
butcher,
that would
right?
be in a town like
I mean,
this.
they would, yes.
Yeah.
There'd be a butcher, yeah. Probably.
Yeah, they gotta have stuff like trained or like brought in through the rail, right? Or it's pretty desolate around here, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, obviously the people even some of the people that probably have maybe even some of the script could get meat if you saved up enough or whatever. But
Ooh.
I don't know. But they probably also take money because that's like
Yeah.
a real good. So,
Right. Yeah.
yeah, sure. There'd be a butcher.
All right.
For sure.
Keep in mind, my reserve is running low.
Oh.
Maybe stop in the morning.
Yeah, we can walk by and see what time they open. They gotta have their hours posted, right?
usually businesses are sunrise to sunset. That's-
Usually
Right,
daytime. You know,
Yes,
right.
yeah. Is it daytime? We're open.
Yeah.
All right.
But it's not daytime. So
right.
Ah.
And now, did we see any? Are there any of the? It was it a sheriff? No, that was
Yeah.
in here.
or Marshall.
Yeah.
He was the Marshal.
The marshal, yeah.
Yep.
Marshall
Any of the
Holt.
marshal's men or anything, or like maybe because
I'm sure you see people from the patrol. Like
Yeah.
patrolmen for sure.
so they're pretty regular around the town then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean
that's
it's
odd.
patrolled all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll keep count of how many I see.
Okay. I mean, it's a ghost rock mine, so yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Boo.
So there's a lot of security.
Still sure you want to go down to the mine, Cyrus?
No, I definitely don't want to, but I will because I feel like I don't know. It's something about everything that happened with the Christ, what the fuck? with the Red Hawk. I don't know, just makes me feel like when I go down there, I'm gonna be able to get something from whatever's haunting that thing.
I do not disagree.
But no, I do not want to be around it. In fact, I would like to seal it, but I don't know that I don't have the means. You know, if we could find the means to seal the damn thing and end this entire fucking operation, I'm going to do it.
Well, if
I'm
we're
going to try to do
able
it.
to get down there, we might be able to find something out.
I mean, they got to have something down there that explodes because I don't know how else you do a mine without exploding things. So, exploding things. Cyrus would absolutely understand dynamite and how to use it. Right? Like,
Probably, yeah. That's usually
he probably would say
part of the
exploding
job.
things though. So
You would say,
yeah, I mean, there's something's gonna be down there, Jacob. I want to see if I'm gonna be able to get in there without having to, like during the day. Like if I could sneak in, I want to try to sneak in.
that makes sense. Well, I think maybe we want to might scope this place out a little bit more, see what it looks like tonight and in the daylight, and then maybe tomorrow night we can see if we can get you down there.
That's probably wise, and I want to thank you for saying that because I certainly would have tried to sneak in tonight if perhaps that wasn't said out loud. So thank you.
Trust me, it must be Lester rubbing off on me a little bit because I very much also want to go down there right now.
I think he's probably rubbing off on all of us a little bit. There's a little bit. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's probably a little bit of caution, and that's probably good. Measured.
Hey, you don't
man.
think they're trying to get down in the mine right now, do you, Jonathan?
I didn't think he was here with us.
Still reading to the paper and circling, just like making notes and like, well, I mean, 60-40, I think. I feel like perhaps you're rubbing
Ain't
off
wrong.
on them a little bit. And they are learning a little bit of caution, but you never know.
Well, hopefully they'll come back and report it first, before heading down. We got to get a better lay of the land. What do you think? How much time do you think we're going to have before we got to commit to some kind of action here, right? Like, I don't want to go down and like sign up tomorrow and go to work, right? I mean, I feel like we need a day or two to kind of suss things out a little bit.
I think we could probably have a couple of days. Obviously, we don't look like miners, so us kind of figuring out what we want to do to make our fortune here should be a pretty enough easy story to sell. Maybe some of us do want to get on the work cruise. The rest of us can kind of figure out what else is going on around here. Without having to dig into the mine.
All right, yeah. Didn't seem like the marshal really bought the story. It didn't seem like.
Well, if he's hired by the company, and kind of looks around the room to make sure that there's nobody close enough to hear us.
Sure.
If he's working for the company and we're here to find out all the things that we know are going on, I'm sure he wants to keep things as close as possible. And let's be honest, even without the badges, people like us look like we're probably part of the problem.
Well, yeah, I suppose that's probably true.
As long as they don't light anything on fire tonight, I think we'll have a day or two that we can put a plan together.
Like, I think the old me, Jacob, would probably look to light some shit on fire tonight. But I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, how many matches you got left right now?
79. I've got 79 of those things, and they're ready to go. But I think maybe like they're probably if they're having the conversation I think they're probably talking about spending some time here. So like playing the long game is probably in our best interest.
Why do you? That's why I got those gentlemen some shots of bourbon.
Yeah, that was a good.
I was trying to
idea.
lay the work in. Figured
that
that's
was,
something that Jonathan might have done.
Yeah, Jonathan definitely would have been on top of something like that. So that was really good. Hey, Jonathan's rubbing off on you too. There's all kinds of just.
Well, we're all rubbing up on each other.
Oh no.
That's
You know, the one thing that they never really put in the books is how close you get to people on the trail. Like,
Right.
I feel pretty close to you guys now. I mean, it was a little odd to begin with, right? Because we didn't know anything about each other. But that first night, when you kicked that man in the balls, I mean, I feel like that bonded us together. You know, a little bar fight. I mean, you know, not that I'm saying, you know, violence is the answer to things necessarily, but I felt bonded to you guys.
right? There was a little bit of risk. You know, we put some skin in the game.
Yeah. You know, any of them books, they have anything, did you read anything about, like, you know, say spirits? Can you communicate with spirits? I mean, with all the activity that's here, I'm wondering if we could perhaps leverage this spiritual element to help us with this mission, right? Because if the spirits are angry, then I feel like that might be an asset for us.
So back home, my teacher, my uncle, regularly spent time meditating. Perhaps it may open up something. I've got a lot of spirit. We're good. So maybe I think this is the first time we're actually wanting to talk to them. So I mean, see how it goes. How are you feeling? Anything unusual since we've gotten here?
No, I mean, I don't hear any of that buzzing or nothing. And I mean, it does seem like people are pretty downtrodden. No one make any eye contact, or, I mean, you know, company town like this are probably all not much better off than slaves, really.
Well, let's see what the other two find, and then we'll make a plan for places we need to visit.
All right. I wonder if they have a church.
They might, but if it's a company church, I feel like their god here may be ghost rock and money.
Well, I'm sure that it is, but you know, there might maybe providing some spiritual sustenance to their workers.
Jacob's kind of like, or Jonathan, like in his head's like, yeah, it'd be an easy way to control the downtrodden.
I don't. If you don't
look at
say
that.
that out
Jacob.
loud, I don't.
There's, Oh, sorry. No, I was gonna
No,
hop in there and say, "Hey, look, Jacob, there's a chapel right there. We should let Lester know because he's probably gonna want to go over there."
I mean, there
Oh
would
yeah, he
certainly
always
be
he
a
always likes
church,
to
I'm sure.
makes friends with the local clergy.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he likes to do that. I think that would be good for him. You know,
I would say it's a well-maintained chapel.
like to maintain.
Do
Like,
I
does it
get
look out of
any
place?
buzzing from being near the
Like
chapel?
not,
Yeah, hold on.
covered-
Yeah, hold on. Wait a minute.
like not covered in soot and like
Oh.
grossness, like nicely shined, you know, gold, whatever on accent stuff, and like everything's well cleaned.
Odd.
Oh, he's gonna love this, I think. But it is. Is it out of place?
Most of the other stuff isn't quite as nice.
Oh, all right.
I'm thinking that either the people that work in that church love cleaning, and you know, after all, they do say cleanliness is next to godliness. Either that or there's something malevolent going on up in there.
Oh. Okay. Well, that is interesting. We should make note of that for the future here. Oh, look, the mine. Is the mine?
Wouldn't be the first time that we ran into a demon inside a church.
Yeah, right. I was gonna say, like, right. Okay. Like if it's significant enough that it looks a little too clean, then I think that's probably worth putting on the radar.
I mean, it looks cleaner than most of the other buildings.
All right. Okay. I'm putting it in the notes, so it's on the radar.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you get to them, I mean, yeah, that's, I don't know, unless you want to go in and do something there, you do notice that.
Oh, God, do you want to go in the church right now to check it out? Should we, hey, Jagged, can you?
I mean, if we ain't going in the church, I mean, if we ain't going in the mine, we might as well at least go in somewhere, right?
Yeah, I feel like there's just enough significance enough being placed on how clean this thing is. Just at least you got to check it out.
Yeah. What could go wrong?
Lester sits up a little straighter and looks around,
Cyrus and Jacob walk into the chapel.
takes a drink, like just kind of.
You get a shiver up your spine just now?
Yeah, want to make sure it's safe for Lester. That's what we want to do.
Yeah.
What's happening behind me? My dog is.
I don't know. Your thing is frozen.
Having-
We can't tell.
I was gonna say it's.
I think it's just. I think it's anytime I click off the tab, it freezes. Here, let me just, here. I'll do like a fun. I'll do a fun freeze. Did it actually freeze? Anyway,
Maybe because of the background.
anyway, I don't know.
No, I think every time he switches off the window, it freezes for some reason.
Hold on. Here, let me open up another. Now I'm curious. I'm on another window. Am I frozen?
No, not
No.
yours. It
maybe
could be the
it's
way
just,
his camera.
maybe it's
set
just
up.
It could be bandwidth. Maybe if it does it freeze
No,
now
maybe.
right now, or is it just
Yeah,
one?
no,
Yeah,
it's
you're
frozen.
frozen now.
Oh
Great,
yeah,
though.
it's
We
anytime
should
I
zoom
go
in on
around.
that. Ow, that was a good look. That was a good facial expression.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep doing it now. It's a fun game for me. What face can I make? Anyway,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah, I guess Cyrus and Jonathan and Jacob
Okay,
go in the
go in.
chapel.
yeah, you go in
Yeah.
the chapel. You go in. It's very. I would say it's quite nice. Actually, it's very. It's very ornate. Whereas a lot of the other, in this area of town, I guess, right, it is like the shop. Even the shop that takes script and stuff is still like nice. I guess not quite as clean and as nice as the chapel.
Yeah.
The pews are like very heavy, nice looking woods, very nice and stained. And you notice some children of various ages like scrubbing the floors and that sort of thing.
At night? They're there right now while we walk in?
Well, I guess wait. If it's night, wait. I mean, if it's like
We have to
8
stay-
I mean,
o'clock.
it's evening. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, if it's like 6 o'clock, yes. If it's like 9 o'clock, no. Then you're not getting in the church at all because it's probably going to be closed.
Okay.
Like they do
Well,
lock
what time
it
is it?
at night.
But-
I don't know. What time do you want it to be?
Dinner time.
I've eaten dinner at both 6 and 9. So that's
Dinner time.
Normal person dinner time.
All right. I guess you just go in and I would say, yeah, at this point, honestly, it's just not. You just can't. It's just locked.
Okay.
It's dinner time. This
I'm looking
motherfucker.
through the window.
This is a company church. They fucking run on banking hours.
Oh, does
You're
it say
shitting
script
out.
only? Like in the donation
It
tray?
says
Like,
prayers are script. Oh, no.
I want to
No, but no,
like
I would
look
say-
in through a window. Like
It looks like I would say you see it's fancy inside. It's very nice inside. There's quite a lot of gold filigree on things, and it looks
Supposed to
like they're
be.
not hurting for money.
All right, hold on. While you're looking through windows, it's supposed to be trying to be a little inconspicuous. Just kind of let's. All right, it's locked. Let's move on. Let's get to the mine.
All right.
What did it look
All
like
right.
though?
What do you want to?
inside?
Oh, there.
Oh,
you
it
go.
was nice.
It was nice. Something ain't right about this church. It's too nice.
It was very nice.
All right.
What do you want to look for / at the mine? What intelligence
like-
are you looking for?
Cyrus is just looking for, like, I just want to mark what the security deal is, like how well is like the entrance guarded, and just for
Are
like
there still
John's-
people working right now?
Yeah,
Oh,
like, well, my inept brain, I'm looking like Cyrus would probably have a better handle on looking at who's guarding the mine, whether or not there's a way around it, if there's another entrance, like things like that. That's what Cyrus is looking for. Like he would in the past, how he would go search for ghost rock for the people. He would
Yeah.
like find all the
Yeah.
good ways to get into places. That's what he's doing
Sure.
right now. I'm an idiot. I wouldn't know the first thing to do about that. So I will roll whatever.
Sure.
Yeah.
I would say there's probably, I mean, you don't really need a notice check or anything. There's probably 3 guards at so there's 2 guards that sort of like are standing at the entrance of the mine and checking workers as they go in and out. There's probably another guy pacing around that's sort of their supervisor or whatever. I mean, it's all very tightly controlled. Ghost rock coming in and out, people checking things off, checklists and weighing stuff and cargo and blah blah blah. Give me a survival roll.
I will do it. I will do the survival roll. I think so if we're there right now and there's all this activity going on, is it like what I feel like I would have expected it to maybe have been closed at this point, or is it too early? I think Cyrus.
Oh,
there's
no, I
activity
mean,
going on,
it just runs, it looks like this does not stop. This is not it doesn't stop. You don't think.
Okay.
It doesn't look like this is not a one shift thing. This is 24 hours a day.
So
Cyrus,
all right. So basically,
might
I
be-
can be pretty certain that it doesn't close.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh, a 6. A 6 on the what do you call it die? Oh, and a 5. So 11 total.
Okay.
Wild die. Wild die.
Wait.
Yes.
What was the? Oh, you got a 6 on the wild eye and on a 5. Okay.
Yeah, 11. Yeah, 6
Um,
and a 5. 11. Yep.
Okay. Is that survival? I had your survival for that, right?
'Twas.
You would likely know I mean, obviously there's shift changes. Theoretically, if you weren't a worker, you could maybe figure out a way to bluff your way. Like you could just pretend to be, I don't know, you pretend to be somewhat right. There are definitely air relief shafts and things like that you could probably crawl your way through that would get you into the mine that are probably not guarded, because why would they be? They're kind of tight to get through, but you could probably do it. You could maybe find a way in through some sort of machinery that does look like they are taking. It does look like they potentially have tracks to take sort of like mining carts and stuff in, like if they need equipment and stuff to take in. So it looks like they have quite a lot of infrastructure. So could be that too. At least a lot of theoretical ways you could maybe try to find a way in.
Okay. So if it's always open, so I okay, all right. So it's okay. We'll do it in character. Jacob, I feel like this place doesn't close. So I mean, like joining the crew might be the best option to get in without being as noticed and less risky than trying to sneak in through one of these shafts or trying to get in through these minecart situation.
Yeah, that might be the easiest way to get in. If they happen to catch us sneaking through one of the mines, then that might be an issue. But
if I'm supposed to be there and it never closes, then there's really
Right,
no
exactly.
time that I'm not. Okay, all right.
What are they?
All right,
what
well,
are
I
they
guess
going to
I'm-
do? Arrest you for being in the mine that you're working in?
I guess I'm joining the crew tomorrow.
I would potentially suggest that when we rendezvous with Jonathan and Lester, that perhaps you and Lester sign up so that you're working in pair. We don't want necessarily just you down in the mine all by yourself. So
That's true. I mean, if Lester goes for that, then yeah, sure. Certainly Lester and I can definitely do that. Yeah, no, I can't figure. I just don't think it's worth the risk. We're playing the long game here. I'm joining the crew. That's what I'm doing.
I mean, why don't we finish our loop and head back over to the Iron Lantern and meet up with the rest of the boys?
All right. We do it. We finish our loop.
Awesome. You make it back. The place is quieted down quite a bit. Mother Maud's just sort of like cleaning and polishing glassware and stuff.
Jonathan Lester shit-faced at the bar.
Just fucking hammered.
They're singing Irish drinking tunes with all the suits.
Yeah.
Irish revolutionary songs.
Oh shit! They're inadvertently starting a freaking uprising against the suits, with the suits.
Right. Look, I'm not saying it was a bad book, and he's an okay author, but every time he describes a mine, it's like it's just horrible.
I thought you read books about supernatural stuff. What are you talking about? You reading books about mines?
It's only a couple of them. He's got a weird mine series. They cave in a lot. That's what I learned.
Are they haunted?
I mean, these ones are.
Oh shit. Maybe I'll read one of those before going down in there.
He'll find one. I'm sure he has one in his bag.
Starts throwing books out.
Jesus.
Yeah, we're waiting for these two to get back, though. Look, well, we didn't hear the fire brigade being called, so I'm assuming your walk went well.
I think you'd be proud of us that we didn't do anything too crazy, you know. But I think Jacob was looking in through windows of a church. Lester, there's a nice chapel-esque church in town, and I think it's worth noting to all of us that it's really like it looks exceptionally clean, like nothing like any of the buildings that we've seen. So, hey, there's something there. I think we've decided that I think it makes sense to play the long game just on our own. Jacob and I, we just came to that conclusion on our own, play the long game. I'm going to join the mining crew. And Lester, if you're if that sounds okay to you, maybe you join with me so that I'm not in there alone, even though I would do it alone.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure that any of us should, spend too much time alone. Depending, I mean, obviously this place is corrupted, so we're if they don't believe our story already anyway, I mean, even if we join, they might have it out for us a little bit, so we're better off sticking together.
I think so too. I mean, I gave the mine a once over, and there ain't no way I'm like the risk is probably too great. I mean, if we're actually trying to make contact with these spirits and make a difference here that doesn't end up with more deaths, I think that's probably the best way to go about it, rather than just me sneaking in and blowing the whole.
Well, I mean, Jonathan was pointing out not only is there a lot of deaths, probably mostly due to just accidents here. I'm sure they're not running things with safety in mind. But if people are trying to cause a little bit of trouble, I mean, I'd imagine some of those probably murder too. So maybe we just got to be on our guard. try to keep our heads down, I guess, right? I mean, maybe shit.
At least until we can figure out what's going on. Be kind of inconspicuous.
Yeah,
Inconspicuous is the word of the day. So yeah.
I don't think we should join tomorrow, though, right? I mean, we should probably take a day or two to kind of like just get a feel for things before we, commit to mining.
Yeah, I think I think we still need to collect a little bit of information. I don't think it's a bad idea, but let's see what we can find out before we're actually putting something on the line.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't mind going over to the church, see what that looks like over there. I mean, not going to strike up a conversation in the church, I guess, but might be able to grab somebody as they're coming out.
All right, I think that's our plan for the morning.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
Just so I'm clear, you want me to you want me to hold off on joining the mine?
Yeah, I mean, a day or two, right? I mean, we got to get a lay of the place, I think, first. See who's coming, who's going, see what the patrols look like. Maybe we could, take a walk around outside of town, see if there's anything that looks, untoward.
Right, we could do that. Like the mine doesn't appear to close at all.
Yeah, I reckon it wouldn't.
That was a bit surprising to me. Maybe it shouldn't have been, but
I mean, it's a company town, Cyrus. I mean, they're just
right. They'll just keep it going. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why that was. I mean, I guess in my mind, I was hoping to maybe get some alone time in there with them spirits, but that doesn't appear to be likely to happen unless I get in there and see what. I think that's what I'm struggling with is I want to get in there, because I think that's where these things are happening. I mean, where did all those deaths occur in those obituaries? That's right.
I mean, go ahead, Jonathan. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Okay, no, they're I don't. It doesn't quite say. I mean, what it was just. Yeah,
I mean,
usually it's
several
just
of them were in the mine. A lot of them
Yeah.
were incidents due to structural failures.
Yeah,
The young ones were due to structural failures.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where the action's happening.
I want to pay a visit tomorrow as well to the newspaper. I mean, it tends to be a good source of information, and maybe we can get a feel on just how much control the company has on the town.
Those folks we talked to in Billings said it was pretty tightly controlled. At least, guy that I was talking to. I mean, they're paying them in script. I mean, most of these people probably just stuck here, couldn't leave if they wanted to now.
Which all of this, none of this points to a happy ending for anybody, which is probably what's leading to the issues that we're here for anyway.
Yeah, I mean, a lot more people are going to end up dying, which is garbage to me. But that's why I was looking to get in there as sooner.
I mean, I guess the town also previously had a very violent history of hanging anyone who went against. This is how it got to company script, was also because people were just hanged when they said fuck that, and so it was oppression forced as well.
I mean, that's how all these big business operate. You think the rail line, you think they care about anybody? You're killing all those little Chinese folks building all those railroads. I mean, this is par for the course. I mean, they want us here because of the spirits. So, I mean, if we could resolve that situation, I don't know that we could. I mean, Cyrus, you want to blow the place up? I know you got a whole thing with the ghost rock, but I mean, this is how business runs, right? I mean, is that the concern? I mean, we got to be. I mean, obviously they shouldn't be murdering people. I'm not saying that, but I mean, this is just how it is.
I mean, Lester, I think you maybe knocked the nail on the head, right? Like in the end, we're here because there's kind of a spiritual upheaval due to them digging in the mines. Now, our job is to settle the spirits, right? Settle what's going on in here. Now, who's to say exactly what the best solution to that might be, right? We might head down in the mines, be able to talk some stuff, maybe close some gates or whatever, that kind of thing. We might have to head out into the woods and see what's going on in there. Or we might have to get some blowy uppy stuff and just collapse this entire thing in general.
I mean, I
And he'll
reckon
look
that-
and kind of give like a little bit of a wink to Cyrus.
Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of that's sort of flown out the window as it's become clear to me that it doesn't close. I mean, I certainly don't want anyone else to die, which I think maybe like
Well, no, but I mean,
parlaying with the spirits is an important part of this. So
they
that
they
might
have to
require
have
time.
some type of they have to have some type of security measure in place in cases, maybe a gas leak or something like that, and they have to evacuate the mine temporarily.
I doubt they do. Just like why spend money on a canary when you can just like bring the person who died out. That's your canaries. Fuck. Yeah, so I'm not interested in blowing up and blowing it. I mean, I talk a big game. It just kind of relieves some of the pressure off me when I say that out loud, but like not while there's miners inside. So I think like talking with the spirits is probably 1 for me. So, but if the consensus here is to wait a few days before that even happens, I'm all for it. So just let me know what I can do to support a plan that doesn't involve me joining that crew right away.
Well, I mean, the spirits might just appear anywhere, right? I mean, they don't necessarily have to appear down in the mine. They just said there were spirits here. Do you know how to talk to a spirit? I didn't know talk to. I mean, we fought demons and cultists and whatever that thing was in the other church. I don't know what the hell that was, but I mean, we ain't talked to no spirits before.
Well, look, I don't really know how to articulate this, but when hold on, let me just scroll up.
When the
When
old
the
Sioux
Red
lady took your hands?
Yeah, right. when that Sioux. Wow. Hold on, I gotta have a word in here. I gotta say this right. All right, I gotta say it right.
Shaman?
Yes, thank you. When that Red Hawk was the person's name. When that Sioux shaman.
Well, Red Hawk was the war party leader. The shaman.
Yeah, he was.
Name...
But it was Sioux. Sioux is the okay. When that Sioux shaman touched me, some things were happening. I don't really know how to articulate them, but like I got this like understanding that
got this little feeling down below.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't like to, that sounds deeper than I probably want to admit it is, but I just have a feeling. And he kind of like looks at Lester. I just have a feeling that when I get in there, and if I'm going to be able to find these spirits, and I'm going to be able to talk to them, and I really don't know how else to make that clearer.
Okay, I believe you. I'm not trying to say nothing about it.
I wish I could explain it better than just saying that. But it's beyond me. It's always been beyond me from the time that I when I just like from the time that I've forgotten. But I know what happened, and I know that the ghost rock is just like, mining it is the wrong thing to do. Like even from all the way back then, I just have this feeling. And then when she touched me, it just kind of just connected some things.
Did she
So I don't-
use some kind of magic on you?
I don't know that it's magic. I think it's just the connection. And he just kind of makes these like gestures. I don't know if that makes any sense, but just the connection. It's there. Maybe it's just like I'm in it, but it's not for me. You know, like some things you just connected to do, but you're connected to, but they're just not for you. But you just got to respect them. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
So whatever I'm connected to is not for me, but for some reason I feel like if I go down there, then I'll be able to converse with whatever this is.
All right. Well, I mean, that'd be good for us then.
So I was kind of like slumps in the chair.
That's it. I used everything up for tonight. Good night.
I didn't burn anything down. I didn't jump into anything. So we did find you a church.
Well, that's good. Yeah, I'll head over there tomorrow. What's the name of what's our contact's name again? It's not Longstreet, right?
The back Barrett? Barrett?
Barnett or Barrett? Oh yeah.
Yeah, you mean
Barrett. I don't know why I
yeah.
can't fucking remember that. And now I don't remember why that was relevant. God damn it.
Were you gonna send him a message of some sort?
No. It had something to do with what we were doing. Barrett said that they were desecrating some sacred spaces. That might be down in the mine if there was a cave or something there, but it might also be out and around the town, like a little further out. Maybe they're whatever they're doing, just with contamination, all the smoke and the ash and everything else. I wonder if we shouldn't walk around maybe kind of just on the edge of outside of town, not like take the horses, but just like kind of walk up in the hills there a little bit, see if there's anything, any indigenous folks around here that might be living outside the town.
I mean, yeah, just kind of make it a little stroll.
All right, that sounds like a plan.
So yeah, I think we're set for tomorrow.
We'll put our hands in the middle of the table.
Yeah, I was gonna say high five. Go to bed.
All right.
Go plan
Let's
on
see-
3.
Let's see who's
1,
gonna wake
2,
up screaming
3. Go
tonight.
plan.
Go plan.
Awesome. Can we take a break so I can pee?
Yeah, go ahead.
I
Yep.
mean, yeah.
Awesome. Be right back. I'm just making a few notes real quick.
That's fine. I gotta find out what this animal's doing.
Oh, we get to add the hold on, not technical difficulties. Here we go. Please stand by.
Yeah.
There we go. I have a version of Ella Fitzgerald doing it. I can just throw the CD in the
Nice. There you go.
player.
They made some pretty good seasoned potatoes, I will say. Sibling team up over there. They did
Really?
nice.
Hey, there you go.
That makes
Throw 'em
sense.
in
What
the
I was
air fryer.
For a
saying.
moment, I
Just-
thought you meant Ella Fitzgerald, and I was like,
I was like, where's he
Nah,
going?
She was all right. She did all right. You know. That makes sense. What I was saying, John, about like I don't know what I was just flying off
because
yeah.
Yeah, because Lester's comparison would be the spiritual connection, right? Because he's, as we found out, pretty religious, right? So like that mirrors kind of like his connection to God, sort of thing, right? Like just that sort of spiritual connection.
Well, I was trying to make it be like because of what I did before. I'm
Mhm.
now connected to something that's not for me. So
Yeah.
like it was,
Yep.
I'm not invited to participate, but I am connected to it, type of
Yeah.
thing.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
Okay.
Part of your history, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Makes sense.
That was about the coolest, like funniest goddamn thing when we were all just
Back
like
and
playing.
forth.
Like, yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Right.
Oh, love that.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Especially getting it more than once.
Yes. Right. Right. But once you
Mhm.
did it, I'm like, oh shit. Yes. This is what we're doing
Yep.
right now for the next couple of minutes.
There was one moment I wanted to keep it going, but it would have cut you guys way too short.
Yes. Yeah. Right. I don't know. I was like sitting here like, okay. Good. Very good. Wait, no,
Yep.
no, that's not good. Good. No,
Yep.
no.
There was one part where like Lester mentioned like violence or something, and I desperately wanted to jump in with now you know how I always just go right towards.
That was good. No, yes, right. Like it could have been. There were so many. Right, there were so many opportunities. Oh,
Mhm.
Yeah.
very,
Yeah, that
very
was
good. God bless Neil for letting it happen too.
Right. Sometimes
Unless-
the best decision a GM can make is to just sit back and let it ride.
Mhm. And that's what we did with Kurt a lot when we were doing when John and I were doing the D&Ds. He and I would just go off on a tangent for like an hour.
Yep.
We'd be like, all right, I guess we're done now.
Session over.
Uh,
Oh my god. Oh shit. Yeah, that the last one came out where I killed you.
yeah,
Spoiler.
I forgot that you actually killed me. I remember coming back and putting a hand on your shoulder.
Dude, it brought everything back from that friggin' moment where I was sitting there like, am I supposed to kill him right now? Like in my head, I'm like, am I gonna kill him? Do I stab him? Am I supposed to do this? Like, is John gonna be mad? Is Kurt gonna be mad? Should I do this?
Yeah, no, it was good. But
I like
the thing I was disappointed in is that there was no after. Like usually, not usually, sometimes half the time, whatever, there'd be like a little like post show, kind of like what we do. Kurt will leave that in, 10 minutes, 5 minutes or whatever.
Yeah, right.
There was
right,
like,
right.
it just ended. And I was like,
Yeah.
what the?
Yeah.
No, I need more than that.
It probably could have been, but it was like I knew it happened, but I forgotten how it felt like with that whole like the last thing where like you show up there because it like really brought in the whole 9 lives situation, and that's what I appreciated about that. It was like, yeah, you killed him, you definitely killed him. We ended whatever it was. You're devastated, Soot's a mess, and they're like, but you're alive. And I was like, oh, what happened after that? No, just good stuff happened after that. No.
I don't know. Maybe he's going to release that as a whole episode. I don't remember how long we talked for afterwards.
It was a while.
Yeah. And maybe it'll be its own thing.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to clean up a mess.
No worries.
Away.
It's back.
Ooh. Good. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Jesse, did you wind up talking to Amanda about August?
Nah, shit, no. I gotta do that.
I keep meaning to ask
Let me
you, and I
make a
keep
note.
forgetting.
Let me make a note. All right.
Cool.
And what the hell are the dates?
I think it was a 13th through the 16th, maybe. I think it was in the Discord.
Yeah, 13th to the 16th.
Okay, so that'll be cool. Dude, here.
Oh.
You want to wait another hour? Hey, you're trying going into. Yeah, make that a little bit of a. All right, feeling back. I don't feel good. I'm going late. Okay. All right. Okay, so. Get through it. And I'll even watching the Jujutsu Kaisen episode, and we're not done yet. All right, maybe turn on a little bit. All right, and then it's a bad play today, man.
Somebody's got a call.
Yeah. And
Damn, it was loud.
right? Someone's mic is right next to their phone.
Oh, was that me? Did you hear the vibrating?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Sorry. It's a reminder to I have to flip the laundry. Oh, is
Oh, yeah.
Neil not back yet? I can probably just go.
Mm-mm, not yet.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do it quick.
I forgot I had black jelly beans in the cabinet.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That time of the year.
Those are my favorite.
I buy like 6 or 8 fucking bags and I just hold on to them for a little while.
Nice.
Are they like seasonal there?
Yeah, it's like an Easter thing, I guess.
That's weird. You can't just fucking buy them year round.
Nope.
What the fuck's up wrong with Arizona? Jesus Christ.
It's like that. It's like those. It's like the chocolate oranges. I got to stock up during Christmas.
Mhm. I mean, I guess you get like Skittles, jelly beans, and like, like Jelly Bellies and shit like that you can get year round, but just like straight black jelly beans. Nope.
Weird.
Seems like a weird flavor for Easter.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe just because it's a jelly bean.
Yeah.
Oh no. They're like, yeah, fuck, take these too.
Fuck.
Other times of the year, I'll go to Sprouts and get black licorice.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's like from Australia or some shit.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll get those, but it doesn't have that same bite that the jelly beans do. Like it's
Yeah.
similar, obviously, but just
More
different enough.
natural.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It's the artificial black licorice taste. That's the good one.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, that sounds right. That's how that's supposed to work.
Yep. I mean, I'll have like my grandmother has a an anise plant, like a whole bush down in Myrtle Beach. So like every time I go to visit her every year, like we go to her house and I like pull a leaf off and chew on that for a little while.
All right,
I
so you didn't hear my son coughing and burping? Am I getting that?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Nope.
He kept
Just the
looking at
phone.
me like, sorry. I'm like,
At the same time, that's impressive.
Yeah, right? Can't do that shit once you start getting old. Something
Right.
bad will happen with that combination.
He's what is he? Yeah, he's turning 15 next week, so he's got all the abilities.
Yeah, right.
to excrete and exude.
I guess before we,
I don't know, man. If he burped, coughed, and farted at the same time, he might implode.
Might have opened a black hole or some kind of wormhole, some other dimension.
it's a vapor lock. Before we start, I guess just while we're all on here, I'm deleting the Discord at the end of the month. So
Okay.
I love
if you guys aren't going to jump on, we'll have to do it by email, or you've got 2 weeks.
Yeah, I've been lazy. That's all it is.
Okay. All
I
right.
have it installed. I just didn't click on. I don't know if I just didn't subscribe to the channel. I don't know.
I think the invite was specifically to our root server.
Did it not? I don't know. I don't know if I'm on there then or not. Good question.
I haven't
You are
seen
not.
you, but
I mean, I haven't typed anything, but
it
No,
should
you're
show
not
up
in the member
members,
list, though.
Yeah.
no. Well, then I have no idea. Oops.
Well, the link is in the Deadlands thread for
Got it.
2 more weeks.
Okay. All right. I'll sign up.
Okay, cool. Let me take this down. I don't know how. What do I? Oh, hold on. I gotta boot it. There we go.
Yeah.
Booted.
All right. Are we back?
I think we're back.
All right, we're back.
Roll for nightmares. Roll for buzzing. Roll for
That's right.
spirits.
I guess we went. Yeah, that's right. We're at night, so yes, we need to have roll for any nightmares or whatever that anyone has to do, and then Lester definitely roll for the hum.
All right, so let me do nightmares first. That's going to be a 6, so I'll be okay with that.
Nice.
And then spirit again for buzzing. Ooh, that's an 8 again. 8 and 5, 17.
Okay.
Lester, character growth with Lester. It's just nailing it.
You guys, you're rubbing off on me.
I would say you do feel like the hum is definitely stronger now that you're in town.
Okay.
It's definitely coming directly from the direction of the mine.
Okay.
But you are not affected by it. I would say you don't have to really make rolls anymore. I mean, that was like a, I don't know, did you get like an 11 or a
15.
15? That's like even more. Yeah, I was like, I thought it was more than 2 raises. Like, that's just, I guess it's almost 4 raises. So what's happening? Oh no. Yeah, I would say it's, you can sort of like it doesn't affect you, I guess. Like you can suppress it, but yeah, you can definitely feel sort of its hum.
Okay. And it's just a hum. It doesn't like, I don't get a sense of anything other than just like this vibration or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Yep. Okay.
Other than that, yeah, just your normal nighttime terrors or whatever that you have to roll.
Jacob shuts down for 5 hours.
Okay. I'm trying to think. No, I think that's it for now. Yeah.
All right. Somebody else
You
has
wake
to
up
have bad
and
dreams.
Jonathan, I had that feeling again last night. It was just a buzzing. It's coming from the mine for sure. It's coming from that direction. He was real strong.
Well, I mean, it makes sense. I know that's what we're here for. I wonder, We don't know where the church is. We haven't seen it. Do you feel it now, or is it only when you're sleeping?
Nah, just when I start to fall asleep, I feel it like almost like invading my dreams, kind of like trying to push its way in.
And we've not seen. Well, I guess we'll head over towards the mine today. See if we can get
Okay.
close to it at least.
Okay.
So we'll go downstairs and fetch everyone else.
Okay. You head downstairs.
I don't there's nothing noticeable about Lester or anything from this, right? It's just something he's hearing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what time you would normally get up, I guess, but like if it's before a shift, there would be a different crowd, I guess, than after a shift started. But are you up before the crack of dawn or not?
I wouldn't think so. We've been
I don't-
riding
yeah.
for
Uh-huh.
8 days
Yeah.
or whatever.
All right. So I would say it's probably pretty empty when you get in or when you get downstairs. Sort of later morning, even like 9 o'clock would probably be very late for too many people to be in there.
So we'll I figure grab food, and the first stop is the church today. Or did we want to walk see if we could get around the outside of the town?
We can stop at the church first, right? We ain't gonna get in trouble for that. We start walking around too much, somebody might get panties all over the
Jacob has
bunch.
a little smirk on his face.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, we should definitely walk you over to the church and we'll check that out.
Right. Nothing bad has ever happened to us at a church.
No. Holy ground. Holy ground.
Mm. All right, show us the way.
All right. You guys want to head to the church?
Do it.
Mhm.
We show
Yes.
them the way.
Sure.
The way.
Yeah. You go through the town. You don't, again, pretty not, well, I guess there's people that aren't, there's probably people returning from shift. So some very dirty, downtrodden, like folks that are probably, like getting food before they go to bed, that sort of stuff. So there's always sort of some amount of churn. People, again, aren't looking at you too much. You get to the church, the door is open. You go inside, presumably.
Mhm.
Inside,
The holy water. Yep.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I would say you would see, in this case, yes, there are sort of children between the age of, I don't know, probably 6 and 12, just polishing brass stuff, and then, like
They are.
scrubbing the floors. There's an older looking gentleman in a priest outfit. He's pretty thin. Probably, I don't know, late 50s, sort of watching over them.
Does he acknowledge us when we come in, or is he paying attention to the kids?
I guess he would make eye contact. I don't know
Okay.
what you.
I think Lester's got his hat off. I think he moves to the front to go light a candle.
Okay.
As he gets closer, he says, "Morning, Father."
Good morning. Blessings to you.
And to you as well.
He looks you up and down. I haven't seen you here before.
Oh, we just got into town last night, so I wanted to, come in and, spend some time with the Lord this morning.
Of course, you're looking for a job then here.
Yes.
The company provides a good life, and seems you're a strapping fellow, so I'm sure you'll do just fine.
Is notice for insight? Like I want to try to get a read on this guy.
Yeah, give me a notice.
Jonathan's in the very back pew. He'll just sit down and wait for him to get rid of his or to go through his church stuff.
I think we're all sitting together.
They're all in the back row.
Yeah. Like I don't know what's happening here. This is like such a weird. Like you can tell your friends to come and say hi anyway.
We're good.
Yeah, you know what? As they're having, I mean, Jacob was actually planning on walking up front anyway, because he had some religious training. He knows how to act inside the church. So he, like, as Lester and the priest are having their conversation, he'll kind of like glide past them a little bit, and then like go up to like the candle set up in the front of the pew.
Okay.
And just like he'll actually like do the little like he'll like pinch the flame and like rub it and like try to like light another candle. Whoa, so he'll like get a little bit of like the resin on his fingers and be like boom to light another candle as well.
Holy shit.
I got a 5 on the insight or notice or
he seems I don't know. What are you trying to gain insight into? What are you trying to get at it? Like what do you think he might be doing?
So he's like, are you looking for work? I said, yeah. So the company provides a good living. Does he? Does he believe that? Does that seem true? Like, is he a shill for the company?
Sounds used carsman salesman. Used car salesman.
Yeah.
So
he has a sort of saccharine smile about him.
Okay. All right.
As one of the children knocks the brass thing over, he's like, I told you to be careful. You notice his hand that he had tucked inside of his shirt is a wooden hand.
Okay. Shit, I don't know. I would say something, biblically about, children, being a blessing and, to try to like counter his yelling to be like, oh, children are, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Whatever the fuck that is.
Sure. He's like, but children who do idle hands are the devil's work. And so these poor children are orphans. They must learn the labor of good day's work so they can contribute like their parents did.
Is there an orphanage here? What happens to these kids?
Well, I mean, the orphanage is right here. We give them an opportunity to give back and learn the reward of a hard day's work.
And then once they're old enough, they join in the mining too?
I mean, if they'd like, they're free to go wherever they want once they turn 18.
He nods.
I don't actually know. That might be like fucking 14 in 1800s. I don't know. It could be like you're an adult at 13. We don't know. I don't actually know what the technical law was, but
I mean, they were able to work at 8, right? But
You had
So
kids
probably
in
like
fucking mines.
let's
in
say like
Virginia.
six.
Right.
Let's say like 16. They can
Yeah,
choose
yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever. But
Yeah.
Out the
whatever
womb, into the
reason,
mines.
whatever. Yeah. Exactly.
I'm
Once your
kind of
hands
surprised.
are, big enough to hold a pickaxe.
Well, they're small, right? Like they can get into some of those places that the miners can't get. I'm kind of surprised that they're not
Exactly.
in the mine
Already
already,
there.
but
Yeah.
The children do look like they're dirtier than the place looks.
okay. That checks out. This is yeah, and I think he just like if you don't mind, I like to light a candle for my wife.
My condolences. He steps away.
Yeah, so he actually does like light a candle and say a prayer, and he'll go sit in the front pew, pull the, I don't know if the fucking knee rests or whatever come down, but like he'll actually do all that. Yeah.
Okay.
When he's done, he'll look up, just kind of watch the kids for a few minutes, just to kind of get a read on the kids. Do they seem?
They look afraid. They don't want to
Yeah.
like make any eye contact or anything. They're just kind of they're like just very and they look at him anytime, and he's looking at them to make sure they don't look at you.
All right. Does the inside of the church look normal? Right? Does it look like a
Yeah.
Normal?
I mean, it's again
Christian
normal
church.
as in it's like a fan. I mean, it's nice. It
Right,
looks
but-
nice.
Yeah, but there's no like weird symbols. There's no like it looks like a
No,
church.
oh,
would look
no.
like. Yeah.
No, it's probably I don't know. Yeah, it's a Christian church of some sort, but nice, like Catholic style church of like has like maybe like an actual gold chalice or whatever, or like has fancy adornments of stuff and is clean and nice.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. So after a few 10 minutes or whatever, he'll get up, genuflect and walk out to the back, collect up the rest of the group, head out.
No. I mean, it feels like a church.
Yeah, it looks like a church. It's a lot nicer here than you think it might be, but I'm sure the mine makes a lot of money. But he, I don't get the sense that he's a real preacher, or at least not a good preacher anyway. You saw how he was yelling at the kids, and
Yeah.
he
Those
just
kids were
felt kind
scared.
of fake. Like one of those mega church preachers, kind of like that sort of used car salesman. But none of this really makes any sense. But
Whatever
Yeah.
a used car is, a used
Yeah,
horse
whatever that
salesman.
is.
Used horse salesman.
Used wagon salesman.
he's,
He didn't
and,
mention anything about that hand, did he?
so then I pointed out, I go, yeah, when he went to yell at the kids, he kind of pulled his hand out a little bit. He's got a wooden hand, so I don't know if he
How do you do that?
lost it in the mines here, or if he was doing something else before.
So essentially, what you're saying though is that this church is just another arm of the company that runs this town.
Yeah, I reckon it probably would be. Yeah, trying to control the folks.
A mass
Sure, they
might
pro-
be interesting to hear.
Yeah,
I think that
usually
might
would.
be why I ain't getting so much of them heebie-jeebies when I walk on in here.
Yeah, right.
So,
Neil, did you prepare for us to sit through a mass? Do you have a mass
I
prepared?
did not. Nor do I actually know.
A corporate mass?
I know what some preachers do, but technically mass is like Catholic, and I have no fucking idea what happens at an actual Catholic mass by like
Super
there's a very
fucking boring.
specific There's a protocol, and I don't know what it is.
Lots of-
so,
In the
like,
name of the
yeah.
Father, the Son,
Yeah.
and
Oh, boy.
provisions 18 through 37, subsection 7A.
It's something. All I know is it's like, what is it? The like, may the Father, like the something, may peace be. It's like peace be with you,
Peace be
and
with
also
you.
with you.
Yeah.
You go, and also with you, and you know.
Oh
you
yeah,
like
all
those many.
the weird culty shit.
But that's
Yeah,
like
right?
I actually have no clue what the. My cousin was a priest. I should probably know that. I've been to a mass, but like only a handful. So like I didn't. I was like I don't know what the actual procedure is. So could
I mean, it
give
would just be a sermon, right? Like, you know, they
Kinda,
would
yeah.
they would
Yeah.
they'd
Sure.
pull
It
a
would be a
verse out of the
sermon,
Bible, talk about
What's
it.
the sermons like? What's
You
the
know, if
sermon
they-
like?
Yeah, I mean, I could. Yeah, sure. Like, I mean, am I going to give you a narrated sermon and be like, go Brennan Lee Mulligan? I don't know.
Oh, yes.
thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
Now-
no.
Now that's what we want.
Yes.
Damn it. Guys,
Only-
we got to
I've only
record
been to
this
one cat.
before midnight on a Friday for me to come out with that on my top of my head. We got to
I would
reschedule
love
these.
something to put me to sleep right now. That would be great.
Like, and
Dude.
I also probably need to know more about like the Bible. I know it could.
It-
but,
It's fine. Everybody else just picks and chooses what they want out of that fucker anyway. so.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna
Right.
be. It would be. I mean, I can. Yeah. You would assume it's probably some sort of fire and brimstone-y type suffer here in this. Suffer now.
for reward in the
Yeah.
next. Yeah.
Yeah.
Either that or it's like the gospel according to Silas Crowell. You know, like if it's like a corporate.
Right.
Basically, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Probably some
it's
prosperity
basically
gospel
it's
bullshit.
propaganda. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
basically
Yeah.
propaganda.
But thank the good Lord, baby Jesus, that these gentlemen have been provided for us
Yeah.
at
Exactly.
home and place of work.
Yeah.
And
Roof
like don't
over our
yeah, don't-
heads, food in our bellies. All
Yep.
that nonsense.
even if it's just gruel.
Well,
Yep. That all checks
Which
out.
I had to look up the difference between gruel and porridge and all of those things. And apparently, I think a lot of it is just which grain you're boiling, but
Mm.
it's mostly just
Oh,
boiling
really?
grain. Yeah, it seems. Apparently, what I don't remember what it was. Anyway, it's a whole thing. I got into a real rabbit hole, just being like, "What's gruel? Which one's porridge?" And it's like, "Do you know what else?" And it's like, "What's I don't know. There's another one that always gets cited, and I'm like, well, what's that one? So yeah. Anyway.
oh, there's curds and whey, right?
Yep.
Wish they had like a what do they call a gif of Neil? You go, what's gruel?
I know.
So
What's gruel?
someone can make that. Someone will make that one day on the internet. Anyway, yeah, that's the vibe you get.
Got it.
Gross.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it makes sense to maybe try to come back on Sunday just to sit through mass, see what the spiel is, but I suspect it's nothing good.
I can't imagine that there would be a church that they would let be taken care of as good as this one is if it was
Yeah.
preaching against the company here.
Yeah, it's all in service to the larger, business.
Yep.
Well, I just kind of thought that maybe there was a place for you if you needed to pray or confess that, there's a spot here, but
Yeah, not the nicest place, but I don't know. I might, come in and light a candle.
Hmm.
There won't be any confessions being held in this town.
So I guess you guys found the mine last night. We can head that way, maybe kind of skirt the outside of the town.
yeah.
So I guess that's the plan.
We do it.
Should we split up into two so we don't look as quite as conspicuous walking around?
Is there a lot of people walking around?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's it like during the
Yeah, it's
10 a.m.?
probably-
I would say again, it's not active. I mean, I guess there's a lot of businesses. There's a lot of people here, so I guess it wouldn't be. It's not like bustling. So there's a lot of people, but they're mostly just going from like point A to point B.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of people stopping even to like chat or like whatever on the street. It's more like people just kind of keeping to their own. Outside of maybe wherever they're aggregating, right? There's like, you know, the cafeteria, mess halls or whatever, and stuff like that are, you hear like people are talking in those places, but like on the street, people are much more quiet. There's a handful of folks. I would say there's definitely patrols around, company patrols around, security patrols. So I would say they definitely notice you no matter what. Like, you're probably pegged no matter what. Like, you're new in town and you are carrying guns and have shit. So you clearly aren't normal. And if you don't do something, I mean, I'm not saying they're going to like attack you if you don't get a job in the first day, but like, obviously you can't just like stand around and fuck with stuff without them being kind of like, that's weird. So yeah, there's probably a patrol. There's eyes on you pretty much anywhere in the town.
Okay.
But they're not like oppressively, they're not like fucking like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, you're still
Right,
like,
they're just keeping an eye on us.
Yeah, they're just kind of like, what are fucking strange? Like, there's people I don't recognize. What are they up to? But like, they're not really like fucking with you or anything. So,
well, and like Jesse said, can we kind of count as we're kind of like moving through town? Then, like,
yeah, I would say. I mean, it's not like a ton of guys. I mean, if anything, it's like 2 guys here or there, kind of like walking through the street every. I don't know. Like, there's probably, it's a pretty small town. There's probably only 2 or 3 patrols at any given time. So there's like 2 guys, like pairs of guys that kind of just walk around and you see them. So like, but they probably pass by, I don't know, every 20, 30 minutes if you're sitting on a porch at the.
So what you're saying is, if
boarding
it
house.
came down and shit hit the fan, we could kill them.
I mean, 1 or 2 patrols? Yeah, sure. From what you've seen, probably, yeah. You probably clear them if you needed to.
So we suspect there's at least 4 guys plus the marshal and his crew, which is
there's
probably another 2
there's
guys.
Like on duty right now,
Yeah.
On duty, there's probably at least 4. There's 2 pair at least patrolling, maybe another. Then there's the marshal plus his men. Plus, there's like the railway station has guards, like guards.
Yeah.
Also, there's the 3 guards in front of the mine. Those aren't a patrol; those are their own. And then there's, may or may not. No,
So the marshal.
So there's,
So the marshal is associated with the mine, but not. Is he employed by the mine?
You don't know.
I mean, probably, right? The mine owns the town. The mine owns everything that's here, including the people.
Well, not necessarily, right? Like they don't own the inn, right?
I wouldn't be too sure. How does it stay open without anybody coming? This is in the middle of nowhere. Like, you can't maintain a business with no customer.
Well,
right?
yeah.
Like, the executives stay there when
they
come in.
Just because their main business is the people that work at the mine doesn't necessarily mean they're owned by the mine.
I don't think that's how that works. Like, you can't get food without script, and when you don't have enough script, it's okay, they'll give it to you, but then you just owe more later so that you never get out.
Like the owner said though that she accepts script and then she can cash that into the mine eventually.
Yeah.
But for less money than an actual dollar.
Yes. Correct. Yeah.
So I mean, if it's not owned by the company, like the company's letting her run it.
Yeah. pretty
Yes.
much.
Yeah.
I mean, regardless.
which
I mean,
amounts to the same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm not disagreeing with that. But what I'm saying is like there are people in this town that exist outside of the mine. Right? They might be solely dependent on the mine, right? And they might be like under the thumb of the company, but they aren't owned directly by the company.
If you don't have enough money, you're owned by the company. Like that's how company towns work. In a literal sense, like that's
Yep.
what happened. Like you can't ever leave because you can't make enough to pay your debts.
I mean,
to leave.
theoretically,
So
I
those
guess
are the
theoretically,
workers, though. I'm talking about like the businesses.
yeah,
in the town.
I guess I could theoretically be making this more. Maybe it should be a little more realistic. There's traffic of some degree, I guess, because there are probably some trade going on, in to some degree. But yeah, it's not. I guess there are businesses that are not owned by the company, but again,
But would they though? Because the
They-
company town owns everything, right? So when you go to like buy anything at the store,
Yeah.
you're paying the company because they're giving you just fake paper.
Right.
Well, no. So what they said is that the company gives the workers script, and then those people can use
at least
that
the
script.
miners, yeah.
Yeah, the miners, and then the miners can. There's like it seems like there's some kind of like deal with the company where the company will give money for that script, but obviously at a lower rate, right?
I guess it depends on whether or not it's a real company town, right? Like it depends on what the fiction is. Because if it is, the company owns literally everything.
I mean, I guess it's not a literal company town, I suppose, then, because I guess some of these businesses, but they depend, like, they operate at the luxury of the mining company, because the mine shuts down, everything disappears, right?
Yes.
Because
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
no reason to be there otherwise. And so it does have a disproportionate leverage on everybody.
Right.
And it does seem less, although I would say, yeah, it probably isn't crazy. I mean, there are businesses that popped up and stuff, and it got like, because there's all that stuff. But again, I would say the business owners are probably making money and not script, because that's how capitalism works. You fuck over the workers, and then you get your class of upper class people that own those businesses, and they're making maybe some money. It's probably not as good as if it was an independent town, but So again, everyone, basically, the company takes a cut off the top of everything, and then So I don't know why that matters though, like what the ownership structure is, but they're still operate at some behest of the company.
Because ultimately we're trying to find out what level of capitalism this is, so that if it's bad enough, we
Because I'm
can
like,
take it down.
It's bad enough.
We're really deciding.
You know,
how
we
much
wanna
down
burn
we're
it all to
going
the
burn.
ground.
Too
okay?
capitalist. We gotta take it out. Oh my
Yes.
god, we're gonna get flagged on YouTube. But anyway, yes. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's sort of the patrols. That's sort of where we're. Yeah, that's sort of the town.
All right.
Says you get the gist of.
So do we think that it matters then if we stay together or no? If we're clocked, we're clocked. I guess it doesn't matter.
I think
then.
you're clocked. It probably doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it
Honestly,
matters.
if you want to stay together, you can. If you would like to split up, you can. But I don't think it's gonna matter.
Okay.
You're clocked.
Should we bypass the mine for now? And it'd be weird if we don't go in and, like, volunteer, sign a contract. Like, what are we gonna be hanging around the mine for?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we talked about we're just kind of strolling through the town. We might be close enough to take a look, but yeah, keep our distance. Fly casual.
He looks up at a bird flying by.
Yeah.
Black casual, smile and wave. I mean, I do plan on joining up, so it's not like I
We
think
know, Cyrus.
want.
No, it's fine. We just give it a day or two. That's all I'm saying.
No, I know, but like I'm not worried about like being clocked.
This
and-
motherfucker wants to get into that mine. I break some.
No, I mean we're talking about like worrying about being clocked and worrying about but it's in the end, if we're questioned, it's not like there isn't a portion of us who aren't interested in.
I mean, you can also play like my own rationality back. Obviously, no one's going to be like, I rode into town, slept for 6 hours, and then immediately got a job at the mine. Like,
Yeah.
even destitute people might stay at the boarding house a day or two before they immediately sign their life away. So
Seems fair. So I guess what else do we want to find out? Like, how close can we get to the mine?
I mean, how close do you
That's the
think
problem,
it would be before
right?
you could get to a bunch of people that literally are security guards before they're going to be like, that's weird?
Probably
Yeah,
about
it's cool.
30 feet.
Yeah.
What is does the road like dead end into the mine?
Yeah.
Essentially. So are there like cross streets like as you sort of come up to the end that like loop back around the city? So
yeah. I mean, it's not like this giant this like path of what. Yeah, I mean, the mine is sort of like up a hill a little bit, and then it's sort of like built up, but like it's not. But there's like still town right near it. It's not wildly far away. But again, you could probably get, I don't know, 20 yards, 30 yards away before they start looking at you of like, why are 4 dudes walking up to the security of a secure mine? Again, this is like a uranium mine.
Yeah. So we like walk to the end of the street, like just looking at the buildings, kind of like, when the street goes left, right, as you kind of approach that gate, just like randomly turn right or left, and then like,
oh yeah, that's fine. No
Yeah.
one's gonna, you can case it easily that way, and you're not gonna like tip anyone off unless you're again doing something other than just walking by to look. But like if you want to do something or interact or try to get more information, whatever. But again, if you're just walking by to be like, hey, I'm looking at the mine, that's like,
I think that's our plan mostly today.
probably do much to you. Like no one's gonna be that suspicious unless you're really like, does Cyrus take his like monocular out and be like, and then they're like, this motherfucker, the cops were gonna be like, why are you taking pictures of this? Whatever. That's a whole
Yeah, I don't think I wouldn't make it that obvious.
or like, why are you looking at our thing with a spyglass? Right? So
I'm scoping you out. I'm reconnaissance. Oh yeah, no, he wouldn't do that.
stop in the middle of the street, act like you're tying your shoe.
yeah.
Sir, there's no
but yeah.
laces on them boots.
They're like, damn it.
Cyrus is just wearing a pair of moccasins.
I'm not wearing moccasins.
No?
Yeah, so I assume we just kind of wander down the street, just kind of low talking and
Sure.
watching.
I mean, the guards seem
Just
pretty.
take it in a day.
For the most part, I guess I didn't set the scene entirely because I also forgot about some of these details because, boy, we have some real long time between games. But there is a very prominent gallows in the town that isn't like no one's actively hanging from it, but it's clearly been used. And so part of what you know is there's been a lot of suppression of folks. And so again, there's not a lot of out of place behavior. So again, like the guards aren't like, I guess they're not so on edge that they're like, oh my God, a new person, because they're basically kind of like, no one fucks with us for the most part. So they're kind of just hanging out. They look, but like, unless you're doing something crazy, yeah, you don't draw a bunch of attention.
So yeah, it's pretty much what we've been expecting. Like,
yeah,
the company runs the town. They're not real great with their workers, and it just like nobody's fighting back for anything. So now we just need this. Now we just need to find out where the reports from the like supernatural disturbances are coming from.
Oh,
Church
I think
didn't
in
seem to
order
be
to
very
figure
helpful.
that out, we need to get down into that mine. So
Cyrus just goes, "Yep."
Jonathan
already he has like the headlamp with the like the
like each
He's got
like
his
about
pickaxe
every 20
already.
minutes, yeah, like a new thing is added to his wardrobe that is mine related.
Jonathan, did you want to head over to the newspaper? I thought you said last night.
Oh, you gotta write an article for that newspaper. This town needs you to write an article for this newspaper.
Oh yeah. We'll head over there. I still have the edition with me that I've got all marked up.
Okay.
So we'll head over and see what they have over there.
Oh, the Clarion.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was looking for the name.
The Helena.
Helena Clarion.
Is it Helena or Helena? I actually don't know. God,
Whichever
I've always
one you
heard
want.
it Helena.
if
Yeah.
only someone will correct us in the comments to get us
It's a
some
debate
engagement.
that will never end because it doesn't need to, because it keeps the conversation going. So there's no
That's
end
right.
to it. It's fine.
Then you say Helena, I say Helena. Anyway,
Yes.
let's call the
I'm,
whole thing off.
Well, gentlemen, I believe I'm actually going to go swing by the marshal and see if perhaps he might need a little extra manpower around these parts.
Seem to recall a private chat where you may have written something about wanting to kill that man a while back.
I do not know what you're talking about, good sir.
Oh, okay. So the Clarion.
Yes, the Clarion.
Okay.
You show up at it's just a really it's a soot covered old, basically just one room looking sort of shack almost. Pretty, again, not well maintained, kind of tucked in between a couple of the stores, general store and a dry, whatever, clothing store or whatever.
I'm picturing the setup from Deadwood, like that one little office that he had that he's printing out of.
Yeah. You see, probably not super well fed looking guy. He's got ink all over his fingers. He's kind of looks up and is like, so hello?
Oh, hi. I found a copy of your publication. I thought I would stop by. Jonathan Young, and he like puts his hand out.
He looks at his hand a bit with the ink and kind of like looks at you a second to see if you keep your hand out.
Yeah, he does.
He'll shake it. Barney.
Barney, the editor of the Clarion, I'm assuming.
Yeah, editor and editor, reporter, typesetter, what you name it. It's just me.
I mean, it seems like a lot to keep track of for such a growing town. And I'll pull like the paper out that I've already marked up, and like I'll set it down, and then pull out a handkerchief and wipe off the ink off my hands. Um, we just made it into town. I've been known to be a bit of an author myself, and thought I would stop by after reading through last night. I mean, it looks like some really interesting entries that you've made into this edition.
Oh
You say
yeah.
it's just you? Yeah.
Oh yeah. The company doesn't really pay for a lot of resources. So yeah. I always have to have all this stuff real fast. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So does the company kind of look around, like, is the company responsible for maintaining the paper? Like how much, I guess how much of an independent journalist do you get the opportunity to be in this town?
Give me a notice check.
Oh. 7.
I mean, I can write whatever I want.
Does that sound like he's lying to me? Yeah,
And then he
got it.
goes, I can write
Yep.
whatever I
Yeah.
want.
I'm like, So, do you have any budget whatsoever, or could use some freelance work done?
I mean, no, they pay me in script. So, I mean, I guess if you want that, I could. I mean, he kind of looks, his belt looks a little loose. He's like, I mean, they don't even pay that well as it is. But, I mean, maybe.
I was just curious. Like I said, my friends and I over here, they have their own interests, but really, the nobility of journalism has interested me for a long time. It's like I'll like kind of pat him on the shoulder instead of uh, shaking his hand again. It's like, well, do you mind, Barney, if I'll come back by later? I kind of want to get a lay of the town, and then there's some interested one ads I would think I want to respond to. Um, this one here with the lost miner or lost engineer.
He looks a little. He definitely glances around a little bit when you say, yeah. 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 I mean, if you have information about it, I mean, I'm the one you would tell.
Wow, let me definitely have a look, and I'll be sure to swing back by if I come across anything.
Yeah. Of course. Sorry, I got to get back to this. Quarterly reports are coming out, and they want to make it look good. I mean, it looks really good.
I would have assumed you've had a much larger staff just from the addition that I have. And it'll be like, all
Yeah.
right, and he's gonna like he'll like slide like a couple of like dollar bit like coins like across the desk, be like, I appreciate the time. We'll see you again.
He's kind of like, and then he just kind of looks at it and he just grabs them and puts them in his pocket and like quietly keeps. You
Yep.
see him go back to like a printing press thing and starting arranging typeset and stuff.
Barney, got it. I'll come out and just kind of give everybody like, well, we might have a little bit of an in.
Yeah.
Yes, I think we've been right so far. The town's completely controlled by the company. but not everybody. Maybe not everybody's bought in yet.
Well, everybody just keeping their heads down, I guess.
Yeah, there's no way Cyrus doesn't blow something up.
Cyrus just kind of gives him a side eye. You know, if not everyone's bought in, does that sort of mean that there's like an underground that maybe we should seek out? Or
I mean, I
Start.
think everybody that speaks out is, the folks that are gone missing.
yeah, well, usually that kind of sort of breeds like a silent, oh my God, words.
Resistance.
Resentment.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, the silent resistance that maybe, I don't know, might be worth looking into. Maybe not, though.
I mean, I don't know if they've got enough in them to organize a resistance, or they just all know it's wrong and they can't get out.
No, if we're able to stir enough dissonance in this town, and maybe it might make things a little bit easier for us.
Barney looks like he could be our first stop.
I'm kind of digging this like slow play thing a little bit here. There's a lot. I'm starting to see you guys are definitely rubbing off on me. I'm starting to see the little merit to this.
That's just half of us are brain dead right now. All this.
Yeah. Do we want to wrap it? If everyone's exhausted.
Yeah, we can
I
wrap
think
it up
that's a
here.
good
That's right
yeah.
here. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I think we're rubbing off on each other, right? Like me and Cyrus are playing a little slower, right? Jonathan murdered a man in cold blood. Like,
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I
bonding
mean,
right
I
there.
still have a
Yeah.
ton of stuff in the long game going. So anyway, there's like so many things in
Yeah.
the air that I'm still trying to mix in, but like I don't know. I try not to just shoehorn a ton of stuff in, and this really just dovetailed nicely with what I wanted to do. This is all shaping up nicely, and this
Perfect.
worked
There we
very
go.
well. So I think this all makes for a very nice. I think next time we're set for a very, very interesting session. So I'm excited.
Good.
there we go.
Should we have a button where someone talks about rubbing off, however we're all rubbing off on each other, so that you can edit it cleanly after that? Who wants?
Clip that.
Jacob?
Sounds-
Yeah.
That's right. Say clip that.
Yep.
It'll do
There
it.
you go.
That's right. I've been using it, baby. Use it, baby. That's all right. If you don't upload shorts, I'm gonna start taking my own. I'm gonna upload. I'm gonna fucking use CapCut. I'm gonna start making my own shorts from this and posting them on my other site. I'm spinning it up, baby. I'm spinning it up. I got projects going, guys. We got projects going. Anyway, that's part of the plugs. We don't need to be in plugs yet. What are we doing? Are we wrapping?
No, we're gonna be in plugs because we're done. We're
all right. Well, we got our narrator, right? Are we narrator?
Got
before
narrate.
plugs, or we
Oh yeah,
narrator?
now we got a
this out.
narrator.
Maybe the
Yeah.
narrator
Yep.
talk about how we're all rubbing off on each other.
Nailed. Well, that'll be our clip. So someone get ready to say clip that. Actually, I don't think it works unless you're paying for it, John. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it won't work.
Well, if we wanted, I told you could share my login. I have it. I have the generate anyway. Are we ready? Are we outroing? Okay.
Mhm.
Yep.
Well, it looks like our field adventurers have made it into Helena just in time to do some surveillance and see just how much of an iron fist this mining company roams the town. Looks like they're gonna have to maybe search out for some allies or dig deep into the blood that the company is destined to play.
All right. I thought you were gonna say. I think you were gonna open up. Our posse has been rubbing up against each other or whatever.
I forgot. I honestly, I blanked out. I went in and I couldn't.
It's too classy. The narrator is just too classy.
I
That's
know.
yeah,
the
that's our
the narrators
problem.
should drop down to that level.
That's
Someone
he's
has to
above.
remain classy.
Patreon exclusive. That's for the after show. Patreon, you got to pay $1. Got to pay $1.
Deadlands.
I'm telling you,
After
John,
Dark.
I think that's really what we should do is like, I think that's my model if I ever do a Patreon. It's just one, like at least the first tier before I get anybody, just going to be $1 for the first 100 people or whatever, just $1 forever for the basic tier.
I thought you were gonna suggest instead of Patreon, we open up an OnlyFans where we're all just rubbing off on each other.
Don't worry.
I don't know really which one's going to make more money, but
Well, for my OnlyFans, I thought I might just stream adult games on OnlyFans. I think that.
Oh, there you go.
There's plenty
Anybody?
of those.
Right?
Some
And
of
I
those
can
are,
do it shirtless, ladies.
there you go.
Or men.
Or men, anybody, gentlemen,
Yeah,
whoever
yeah.
wants to see. If anyone's willing to pay to watch this guy play adult games shirtless, God bless them. Everyone.
I think what humans have
Anyway.
But
proven
also,
is that-
you need some help.
yeah,
We are not an after show yet, anyway.
there is
yeah,
always
yeah.
someone who will pay for something. So
That is
That's- I
very
was
true.
gonna
Rule
say.
42.
True. Yeah.
we are a disgrace.
Truly
Th-
awesome.
this is-
Talk about it.
this-
Going in a
No, they're
great
getting a little
direction.
taste of the after show, right? Like
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
got to
yeah.
tease a little bit.
This is what you can get for
This is the ankle of the after show.
$1. That's right. Mhm.
Shit.
Sultry.
All right. I'm gonna thank everybody for
What do you
checking it
got
out.
going on, Jim?
What do you got going on, Jim?
Nothing. The podcast is still out there. The Dapper People. We're gonna start putting some video content out. So now I need a face that's better than just for being a podcast. So we'll see how it goes. But you can still find us in all your favorite podcast places.
Sweet. Neil, what do you got the plug?
At Is Love Blind Podcast on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. We have new episodes of this latest season. The reunion was on Wednesday. So this Sunday, we were going to do it live, but Shelly was traveling because she has a life and does cool stuff. People. So she's back Sunday. So we're going to do a Sunday. Last episode is going to be live, probably around 10ish. We're going to do the reunion discussion. And then I think we're going to do some stuff continuing on throughout the month. So keep an eye out there. And I'm getting pretty close, I think, to doing some streaming on my own. So hopefully next month I can announce that channel. If I'm not going to announce it until it's actually live, and I'm actually doing something, but look for maybe some streaming stuff or other content from me.
Nice. Jesse, what about you? What do you got going on?
I got stuff. I am actually trying to put together like a pre-game for runners, kind of like a basic rules.
Oh, like a quick start?
Yeah, like a little quick start, free basic thing, like a amuse bouche taster.
Nice.
So
Nice.
maybe, I don't know, maybe that'll
Amuse-bouche
be out in the
taster.
next year or 3. Who knows?
You probably have to have a game out before you can release a quick start for the game.
Hey, you shut your fucking face, okay?
Fair.
Tell him how to release game rules. Tell him.
Here I am gatekeeping. Fuck. What
It's
about
off
you,
course
John?
now, right? So you can't tell him what to do with his game.
Yeah. What do you got going on, John?
Me?
Yeah, you.
This and sleep and like
It's like
dreaming of running a game again on something, anything ever.
We're waiting. I mean,
It's just
whenever you
dreams.
wanna.
Nothing but dreams.
All right, it's fine. I
Dreams
guess.
are
I don't have
real.
those
It's
anymore.
gonna happen. It will
All right.
happen. I am dying to do that for you, for how much fun you provided for me over the thousands of years and then the gaps of years where I've disappeared. I would love to be able to run something for you. It'll
Well, now
happen.
you have your concept. We have goblin moonshiners.
Goblin moonshiners.
Right?
Yes, of
There we
course.
go.
All right. Yep. We have our t-shirt for sale. If you would like to pick up a t-shirt, we have our Patreon where you can get early releases, which is kind of weird because we do this live anyway. But we have that unedited there. You can get post shows and you can advertise. I guess we've never had it. Well, we had 2 people advertise over the course of a million years, but so we have
Well,
that.
if I ever get to roll anything, I'll advertise these babies. They're pretty fucking cool. The Dice-O-Matic. They're the dice spinners. So they're like mechanical spinners from back in the day when they used to have mechanical spinners. So anyway,
Oh,
I bought a set of these babies.
Oh, you used those before.
Yeah.
Oh,
anyway.
yeah.
But yeah, it
whoa.
spins a random number generator and then locks them in. Anyway,
They're kind
I
of
have a
fading
full
into
set
the
of them.
background.
they're pretty cool, but yeah, I can't. Unless I get. I don't. Probably nothing on my wall that's gonna like dox me. So it really doesn't matter. No one watches anyway, do they? It doesn't matter.
No. Well, yeah. I mean, like 20 people.
Hey, that's
Yeah,
not-
but none of them are going to come find us. We're fine. It's fine.
Yeah, fuck them.
I don't say
I know,
anything
Neil-
that
Neil and I have
offensive on
done
this-
so.
I was right.
I don't
Yeah.
say anything that offensive on this show, just every other show or thing I have. So
There's 2 types of people in this world: those that are scared of having to fight an intruder naked, and those of us that are just waiting.
Yeah.
hey, that's one of my
Please
favorite
let
scenes
tonight
of
be
the
the
dark.
night.
It's one of my favorite scenes of the Dark Tower is when he realizes Eddie's such a badass because he fucking guns a bunch of people down totally naked, and he's like, anyone that can be buck naked and blast people is like baller. He's like, nope, he's my guy. He's my side guy. And I'm like, that's right. Anyone that's like, I'm doing it, balls out, baby. What? All guys, this is what you miss on post show sometimes. So like, you're missing it. Patreon.
Mhm, mhm.
Anyway.
Yeah, ratings and reviews on iTunes or whatever your podcatcher of choice is, obviously helpful. If you do that, I mean, it probably is helpful if you actually do it, but yeah, whatever, here we are. So, yeah, thanks for watching. I think that's it. I watched Donnie Darko for the first time the other day. That was pretty
What?
cool. Trippy movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
For the first time? Ooh,
First time
nice.
ever, yeah. A young
like
Jake
it?
Gyllenhaal and his sister Maggie, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Good movie.
Pretty good. I want to watch it
Crazy.
again. I did the like,
Oh, it definitely
what the
helps to
fuck
watch
did
it
this
again.
movie mean?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah,
it's way better.
more than once.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that
Great-
was
great
good.
movie.
But yeah, fuck ice, go birds. Catch you next time.
Go birds.
See ya.